everybody. It's your boy Blaqksheep. How are you doing, man? I mean, how are you doing? Alright. Let's get right into it. It's your boy Blaqksheep. Thanks for hanging out. What's good within the answer? That was up to set you up. Damn it! Yeah, I had just set my shit up. I didn't see you on either. I was looking for you. Damn it! Yeah, I didn't see you on, so I was just like, maybe they're sleeping. Welcome everybody. Thank you for being here. Let's get right into it. Alright, welcome everybody. How y'all doing? It's your boy Blaqksheep. And yeah, we're gonna get right into some grinding, some treasure finding. Alright. We're gonna look for that booty and just seize it. Just grip it with both hands, you know. Put it around on my boat. Go on a boat. Yeah. Welcome everyone. It's your boy Blaqksheep. Hope you're having a great morning. We're just chilling. I am sitting in the guild Discord. Let's go chill. What up, Bob? Hey. Chilling, just getting the stream going, getting ready, etc. Yeah. Do a little morning stream. Collect salary. Wait, what is this gold, like the gold, regular gold, if you're getting like salary from the vault? It's just regular gold, right? Like, no. No, yeah, I don't need that. Silver. I've been doing the same shit. I don't need it. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Let's see. What can I do for morning stuff? Trust me, I would have hit you up. I saw it. Yeah, I didn't see it. Here. Oh, we got ourselves a sabotage. Great. This music on here. Iris, what up? How you doing? Welcome to the chat. Let us jump into the flying sheep and go hunting for treasure. I know in the morning it's a little different because the people that are on are much more douchebaggy. With new arts, it's good to see you, buddy. Sorry, I was typing. Well, sorry, I keep typing. Horace, what's new, man? How you doing? You still here? Still there, Horace? It's going pretty good. That was stupid. Yeah. Deep. Reading chat. There's blood in the water there and a pirate. Pirate factions. Yeah, and 9. I am the best ship to turn the fuck around and grab that loot. That's for damn sure, boy. Let's go. Let's go grab that shit. Let's go grab that. I'm gonna get blown up by that barrel bomb. Just set of the day. Okay. We have some ways to get around this going a little faster. That's what we're gonna do.
Big tech is betting on gambling and scams.
Big tech is building a dystopia proudly by a never seen before history. Now they're just openly investing in hyper amplification products to squeeze every last dime out of you. Introducing, ladies and gentlemen, Covered, which was invested in by A16Z's Speedrun, and they say we disrupt personal finance through gamification, starting by
Gamification.
letting people bet against their bills. Guys, you can now gamble on your credit card balance.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, Covered,
What?
which was invested in by
What?
A16Z's Speedrun, and
Wait.
they say we disrupt personal finance through gamification, starting by letting people bet against their bills. Guys, you can now...
So you're using your debt as collateral in order to... Oh, wow. This has to be a scam. It gets worse. This is nuts.
gamble on your credit card balance.
Yeah.
If you're lucky enough and you win, you may get out of debt. If not, they're going to drive you further into it.
Welcome to Covered, where everyday finances become fun and rewarding.
Okay.
First, link your card to Plaid. Next, pick a transaction in game for a chance to win it back.
Win it back. No way. So chasing losses is their business model. They figure out the most corrosive, damaging, bad element of gambling, and they say, hey, I've got a good idea.
It's a fun way to make money management feel more like a game
Yeah.
and less like a chore.
I cannot even start to explain how gross and disgusting this is. This user puts it best and was retweeted by the official covered account. A16 backed covered lets users get up to 100% cash back on credit card purchases by offering fun and interactive games of chance. I downloaded the app.
Yeah.
It's just gambling. And the worst part is you can't even use
So
the
it's actually, it's literally just gambling. Okay, I mean, like, yeah, I mean, what does this look like? It's like a pepper grinder, but instead of grinding up pepper, it's grinding up your savings account.
oh, don't invest what you can't
Yeah.
afford to lose, or whatever the gamble people say, because you're literally investing money.
Why can't you just say that you like natural selection and you're adding gambling in to help the human race in the long term? Why can't you just say that? I hate this dog and pony show that we do. Just let them know. Just let them know the way it is, because it sounds bad. I think it sounds worse when you say
Yeah, it sounds worse when you're lying about it.
afford to lose because by definition
They wouldn't
you're
play.
already
They
in
would.
debt if
They're
you're
stupid.
using their app, if you're gambling money on
That's
bills.
That's
smart.
good. They're
Yeah,
doing good,
that's
Ars.
basically
Glad to hear
saying
that.
Like, really, this is like opening up a pharmacy at a rehab center. I mean, talk about fishing where the fish are. They're fishing with grenades.
Otherwise couldn't pay normally. Like, it's like, hey, am I going to
Yeah.
pay rent this month, or am I going to try to just kind of risk it all for a quick flip uncovered? I mean, this product is straight out of a dystopian sci-fi novel where people are flipping a coin on the ring.
Yeah.
We're one step away from that.
I think, well, we're one step extended from it. Because I think this could even be worse. Like, I've been seeing people, putting it all on black, on Rainbed or Stake. Like, I've been seeing Instagram ads like this for, like, 5 years. Like, I like watching gambling videos because I enjoy watching people destroy their lives. I think it's funny. And I do. I think it's funny. And so whenever I see this, I will watch it and see the decline and all this stuff. And people will gamble their UBI. Yeah, I know. That's why you need to have it. No matter what time period, gambling hasn't died out. It's insane that people are so stupid that they still do it. Yeah, they're just stupid. This is the reason why you're never going to have class consciousness. This is the reason why there's never going to be a political revolution. This is the reason why there's never going to be a point in time where people stop being racist. This is where we're at, and we're not leaving.
And this is proudly invested. But
Let's
of course, it doesn't
fucking
stop
go
there.
for
It
it.
also has
I don't even know what I have on me right now. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no, someone's up there already.
Wait, so the advertisement is that it's legal? Oh, wow. Fuck yes. I remember, didn't he show this before? I think he did. I remember this. Yeah, so again, what we really need is gambling that's accessible for 12-year-olds. Gambling on sports, and then we have gambling on politics. Now we have gambling on news.
Fuck, somebody is
How
out
about
there.
gambling on
Mother.
credit cards?
Okay. I'm not wasting my time.
Gambling on gambling. That's going to be the next level. This is the next level. I'm going to give away the game. There are going to be public streams.
There's gonna be bets that betting. Oh my
on
god.
whether a person will win bet.
Yeah. I can see that happening.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
More into consumers. Oh, they're in debt? Well, let's just let them
Scam
gamble
deception.
on
Yep.
their debt.
It's
Let's
scam
just
deception.
kind of push it one layer forward. I mean, eventually it's like, hey, gamble your kidney. Hey, you can't get out of debt. We'll let you finance it with an optional operation.
Right.
Of course, we can't forget the Y Combinator app called Chad, which is an IDE that embraces the idea that they're just putting Stake and TikTok and Tinder inside of your code editor, just in case you're being too productive. Now you can understand.
I want it
Does
so
Chad have any more
bad.
good ideas? Is it just like, hey,
Well, they do have good ideas,
But
but the good ideas
I'm
give you a
rocking
rate
in
of return
100
of
and
2x,
something right
and
now.
this idea gives you a rate of return of 167x. That's the reason why they do this one instead. It's because it makes more money.
How do we make
that simple.
gambling more addictive? How do we get into more people's wallets with gambling? I don't understand when big tech stopped pretending to have, you know, some utopian view.
I think that's the person that had the.
After COVID, actually, I think it's very.
I'm pretty sure that has to be the person. That must have been the person, because they are coming down at fucking speed right now. They're coming down at max speed.
And there is no trust. The next thing to do is to maximize the abuse. That's the way you do it.
Too hard. Let's just do the dystopia where we make a lot more money. Of course, it's not just A160s either. I also wanted to point out this Reuters report showing that Meta, aka Facebook, 10% of their revenue, which is like a huge chunk of it, supposedly comes from ads for scams. Like straight up.
There's no way it's only 10%.
Ads for scam and banned goods. This is their internal reporting.
Yeah.
They were going to make $16 billion for running advertising for scams. Now, as you know, these are from accounts which Meta's own system has flagged. This report is
well, the problem is that really this is a big issue that happens with a lot of these different ad programs, is that this is the same issue that Google has. Google has this problem too. They don't have a manual approval process. So you have a lot of people that are basically just approving anything. Like if you want to run an ad, you can do so without any sort of genuine, authentic human approval. And that sounds like a pretty bad fucking idea, I would say. Sounds like a really bad fucking idea.
Absolutely staggering and shows the extent to which Facebook's like, hey, fraud? Our platform. Make sure you're
That's
using
us.
our platform.
We do that.
I'm happy to say that in their own internal reporting, Meta said that you are less likely to be scammed with Google. Well, definitely happens.
I think that's true, actually. I mean, I don't really go on Facebook a lot, but like I know on Instagram, I mean, they own Instagram, and so the ads are going to be probably kind of the same. I see way more scam ads on Google. I think Google is unironically, I don't know why I need to say that. I think that they are it's not even ironic. I think everybody agrees with this. They are the worst actors. They are the ones that execute and exercise the smallest amount of discretion, and they have the largest amount of scams. Reddit too? No, well, Reddit, who does Reddit's ad placement?
But they say it's easier to advertise scams on the Meta platform. Included an internal Meta review. So their own people are like, yeah, it's super easy to scam with us. We got the scammers on our platform. And if you've been on Facebook, you know this to be true, of course. But I want to.
It's hard to say because Google's the biggest. I would say that by percentage, like, so you're, like, I get what you're saying. I don't know if you're saying the same thing. Like, if I was a scammer, I would prefer to advertise on Facebook because old people are dumber than young people because they don't understand technology. And so it would be easier to take advantage of old people, and there's more old people on Facebook. So, like, you know, it's like there's basically bigger fish in this pond. So that, I mean, to me, I would be scamming on Facebook personally. But Grandma Sag, you got to get her off, bro. Yeah, you got to get her off Facebook.
Now, then the company says that they do ban advertisers, but only if its marketing system are at least 95% certain to be committing fraud.
Yeah.
Which is like really hard to be that certain. But if the company's less certain, it's still believing that the advertiser is likely a scammer. Meta charges higher ad rates as a penalty.
All right, if you're gonna scam our guys, we can't be letting you get away with only $100. You're gonna have to give us like maybe $180 if you really want to scam our fucking users. But you gotta cut us in on this. Yeah.
They're squeezing the scammers for more money.
Yeah, instead of getting rid of the scammers, they want to cut themselves in.
To be advertising their scams on Meta.
That's right.
So I just found this.
This reminds me of the old saying, if you're not paying for a product, you are one.
Staggering. It just further points to my whole hypothesis, which is like maybe big tech is out of ideas, and they've given up the whole idea of like, hey, maybe we're going to be this utopian, we're going to push for a better tomorrow. Now,
I think that right now this is the new growth strategy because gambling is relatively unregulated and it's becoming increasingly less regulated because of basically like gambling. There's like a degree of like it like kind of it deregulates itself in a way because the more people are doing it, the more it's socially accepted, and the more it's socially accepted, the more people accept it being even more ubiquitous than it is now. So what happens is that gambling gets more and more and more popular, and people just put up with it because why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they put up with it? There's gambling everywhere, so it's fun.
you know, we're saying, hey, let's invest in the future.
Yeah, and I think really like the companies that were taking advantage of crypto in 2021, NFTs in 2022, metaverse in 2023. Now we have Gamba in 2025. That's basically what's happened. This is the new growth strategy that a lot of money is being allocated to. Like A16Z is like it's like a subsidiary smaller fund that's owned by Andreessen. And so this is venture capitalist company. So like they very clearly are putting money into this stuff because it's going to give them money back. Like it's the biggest fucking VC firm in the world. So they obviously know that this works. The crypto bros are so bad. Yeah, and my point is actually the opposite in the US, more gambling laws written in the last 10 years versus 60 years. More laws does not equal more regulation and practice. Just because you have more rules doesn't mean that there is an effective control on the behavior. You can write a million rules for gambling, like, oh, you can't gamble near a church, for example. Okay, you can make that a law, but does that really solve the problem of gambling? No, it's just you're basically rearranging the furniture and the chair as it's sinking. Like, and you're doing that to make people believe that you're doing something that matters. Rules mean nothing about enforcement, and also, you're not enforcing rules. So, like, for example, steak is banned, but you have everybody that just uses it.
I'm getting into a fight with War right now. Actually, he just blew me up. He left side of the Nevis Island.
What is the future? The future is covered. The future is we're disrupting personal finance. I love that. It's a great way to put it here.
Well, you are disrupting personal finance in multiple ways.
Disrupting personal finance, all right.
This dumb
Letting
bitch.
people bet against their bills. That's their tagline. Oh my gosh.
That's right.
What is our world coming to? These are the products we're pushing. This is what we're making happen. You know, things don't just happen.
I don't think we're making it happen. I think that people are volunteering and enthusiastically surrendering to it happening. This stuff wouldn't be popular if people weren't buying it. I think that at a certain point, we have to look at the fact that people buy this, they put crazy amounts of money into it, and it doesn't seem to be going away.
For no reason. People have to do things. There's a view of the world which is like some things are inevitable, and I get that, and some people view it that way. But there's also a view of the world that we collectively make things happen by investing in things, by putting our time and energy towards things. And the very fact that we are apparently putting money towards covered, it's in a cohort.
What do we do when the retards run out of money? They kill themselves, and then there's new retards. You just farm them instead. It's the same as anything else. Like, what do you do whenever the cows? You take the cows to the slaughterhouse. Well, you've got a new crop of cows, and then you kill them too. Like, that's the way it works. This has been going on forever.
With A16Z for development, it's just like. It's just so sad. It's like this is the future we're building.
Yep.
That's why it's so fucking cool.
We're building it. We're making sure that cheddar, the TikTok of sports wagering's happen. We're making sure people are gambling on their bills. We're making sure that if you're going to scam, you're scamming on Meta's platform, right? So they can make a few billion more dollars. Actually, not a few. $16 billion more. So yeah, unfortunately,
I think they're going to make a lot more. And keep in mind, this app isn't considered a scam to them.
Unfortunately, our future appears to be scams and gambling brought to you by your big tech overlord. But at least they're making money, right? At least they're making more money. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about this. It's a very sad pattern.
Yep.
And it's should stop. But it won't.
But it won't. That's a fucking fact,
Big
isn't it?
tech is-
I think this is just going to continue to get worse and worse and worse. Do you think that this should be allowed? I think that people love to gamble. I do. I think that they love gambling. And that's it. That's the end of the conversation. Like, whether you think it should be allowed, like, I don't like gambling. I think the world would be a better place if nobody gambled. But it's very obvious that I am not the prevailing opinion. The way that I think about it, the way that I see it, is very simply not the majority. Soon parents will gamble on their kids? Yeah, I don't know. And you should have to qualify for a personal gambling license. Well, I don't think it really matters. I mean, you're going to have a million ways that people are going to fuck their life up, right? I mean, it's pretty obvious how that's going to happen. But yeah, there you go. And I think it's just going to continue to get worse and worse and worse. Just about everything we have laws for, people are going to do anyway. Well, it's more than that. I'm not making an assertion that, oh, we shouldn't make any laws on it because there's, people are going to do it anyway. Like, under that logic, you wouldn't have any laws, period. But the fact is that you're not going to make a change. And also, like, there is a tremendous amount of people that like gamble. That's what I'm really trying to get at, is that they like gamble. It's not like, oh, yeah, this is this bad thing to them. They think it's great. They think it's amazing. So, yes, absolutely. Now, how do you stop that? How do you get people to not do it? I think that why do we have so much gambling nowadays? I think that it's a combination of lack of financial literacy, lack of mathematical literacy. People don't understand statistics, so they think that they're just going to make their money. I think there's also a element of narcissism that gambling really takes advantage of. The idea that I'm special, I'm the one that's going to win, I'm smart, I'm the one that's lucky, and I think that they capitalize on that and then take advantage of people. And then you also have a declining economy where nobody is able to make any money. And so you have people that are absolutely hopeless, and their only chance to being able to, have any semblance of dignity in their life is putting it all on black because they don't have any skills that people will give them money to do a job for. And so they end up getting addicted to gambling. Like, that's really what happens. And so, like, one big rush. Yeah, exactly. And so main character syndrome, yeah, you want too much? Sure. So they take advantage of delusions of grandeur? Yeah, and they take advantage of people's hope. I think that's what happens in general. So, yeah, they should tax the fuck out of it? Well, I mean, even if they tax the fuck out of it, why would that even matter? Like, taxing gambling a lot isn't going to improve the lives of people that are gambling. It's not. Like, this isn't going to actually improve it because you're just going to have fewer places doing it at a larger scale. And they do already. Yeah, and they also do already. Somebody should just ban the gambling. I mean, even if you ban, I understand that, like, a lot of people want to have gambling banned, like, just entirely, like, all gambling banned. It's hard to know, like, where you draw the line there, right? Do you draw the line at gotcha games? Do you draw them at trading cards? Do you draw the line at a lottery? Do you draw the line at slots? Do you draw the line at poker, for example, which is, like, kind of skill-based? Do you draw the line at horse betting?
It's a quiet world. It is pretty quiet in this game. I also don't like the music in this game at all.
What is gambling and what
that is definitely a fact. I am not a fan of the music in this game. I wish they had better music.
Well, it's not pure skill. I mean, the best players don't.
Yeah, I wish they had better music because it's so generic music. I'm pretty sure that I've gotten copyright for it. Copyright, like, I guess not a strike, but like a warning that there was copyright, like, music being used. So.
Poker's not pure skill, you fucking retard. Well, no, I mean, like, there's skill involved and there's also luck. I mean, obviously, like, what are we doing? What are we doing talking about this? It's very obvious there's difference. So how about a law that enforces really terrible house odds for everything so it accelerates the problem? Oh, so people just know that they're going to lose all of their money? Well, then you have other things like prediction markets and things like this now, like with Poly Market, and it's becoming even more prevalent in, you know, places like that. So yeah, blackjack's mostly luck, I thought. Well, it is mostly luck, but like, again, if you're making your money back at 55% of the time, you will make a lot of money if you just play enough games, logically, right? And so that's the problem, is that like whenever you're playing a slot machine, this is one thing that for people to keep in mind. Whenever you're playing a slot machine, it does not matter the amount of money that you start with. If you play it long enough, the ending amount of money that you will have will be $0. Because there is a edge fee. The house does have an edge. They are going to win, and over time you will lose money. This is guaranteed. Now, there are people who play a slot machine and they make money on the slot machine. That's true. Obviously, that's true. But in the grand scheme of things, if you play it enough times, you will lose all of your money. And it doesn't matter if you start with $1 million, 1,000, 100, or $1 billion. Your ending number will be the same. It will be 0. So that's it.
It's getting bad. I mean, it's getting really, really bad in the gaming industry, and it's only going to, in fact, get exponentially worse. As customers and consumers, we have been dealing with the most insane news coming out basically almost every single day. Everything from massive RAM shortages causing huge spikes in DDR5 memory, and at the same time seeing one of the big 3 RAM manufacturers basically just say, hey, we're leaving the entire consumer market and we're only going to be focusing on AI. All the while, those exact same companies are also going around and putting all of their eggs into the actual AI basket, while also causing massive increases in prices, not only for customers and consumers, but also for every piece of technology basically out in the market. There's even been rumors going around of a third price hike going on between Xbox and even PlayStation because of the massive RAM shortages happening due to AI as well. But you see, it's
Copyright, yeah. It's not fun dealing with that. And it was on my Twitch side, which I don't keep videos for, so it happened during the live.
On the 5th of December, they tweeted this. Today, Netflix announced our acquisition
to this currently. So yeah, let's think. I think I did.
This is the most viral debate on the entire internet right now, and honestly, everyone in my chat is going crazy telling me to watch it. Honestly, Piers Morgan brought Nick Fuentes on his show, and this is cinema. I knew it was going to be amazing, and I'll tell you why. Because these are two very liberal people having a debate, a meeting of the mind. Two liberals, all right? Two leftists. All right, this is going to be insane. So, essentially, Piers Morgan posts this post of himself looking all cool, and Nick Fuentes looking whimsical. So Nick Fuentes responds with Piers Morgan looking like a fucking lord. And realistically, that's as good as the debate is probably going to get. I'm kidding. I have no idea what it's going to do. So I'm going to give you all the
whimsical.
that happened over the last, like, 2
Looking
days.
whimsical.
Elon Musk tweeted about Nick Fuentes that Nick Fuentes is a Fed. The reason why he tweeted this is for multiple. There are multiple reasons, but this is a video of Nick Fuentes on January 6th, 2021. You know, the Capitol riot. Of Nick Fuentes directly telling his followers to break down barriers and disregard the police.
He's moving towards the Capitol. We are in the Capitol.
Right.
Disregard the police. Capitol belongs to.
Yeah, so the obvious question is, how is it that this dude was never arrested or charged when so many of the January 6th guys were actually arrested? There was also this entire thread that came out talking about how the reason why Nick Fuentes gets so much traction on Twitter and other platforms is because bots are like from foreign governments are pushing him, and it's this whole thing. And I'm only showing this because people ask me about it. You know what my personal opinion is? My personal opinion is that Nick Fuentes is not a Fed. I think he's a genuine guy. What a lot of people are not willing to mention, and this is true, is that Nick Fuentes is actually a Jewish agent. All right, which is why we'll be calling him Shlomo from this moment forward. So I'm very excited to show you that I actually predicted.
Jesus Christ, yo, that's insane.
If I was correct in my prediction,
That is so insane.
A few days ago,
on my stream, and I'm very excited to see if I'm accurate.
Should I chat here
'Cause I
more?
know
You
he's
can
gonna
chat
be-
anywhere you want, brother.
I'm just predicting.
You
what
can
that
chat
debate
wherever
is.
you want.
All right, I'm predicting.
I have
The debate is gonna see.
two separate chats. One's here, one's directly in front of me, which is my Twitch because it's on my cell phone. I need to like figure out how to like get things straight. Where I need another fucking monitor that works with this monitor.
Do you disavow it? Why don't you disavow it? I'm not gonna disavow it because honestly, it's a joke, and I don't care. You can't censor me. This is quite hateful and bigoted, young man. You're hateful and bigoted. You are bigoted and hateful. Right. So my prediction is that is gonna be the entire debate. We're gonna watch it. It's gonna be exciting. To be honest, I expect Nick Fuentes to absolutely destroy him. Realistically, this is kind of how I think it's gonna go.
Yeah.
I want to make this very clear. I'm dropping my predictions now because this debate just happened an hour ago. So definitely not pre-watch. But this is how I think it's gonna go. All right, I want to make it clear that is exactly how I expect this to go. He's gonna be like, Nicky, are you racist? And Nick is gonna be like, yeah, I am racist. What of it? That's my prediction. All right, lock in. This is gonna be diabolical. A lot of people are gonna say, we hate both of them, or we love both of them, or we love one of them. My stance.
Yeah, we got ZRO North Nia knees.
And I'm very excited to see it again. Nick is gonna obliterate this. It's not even close. He's gonna hit him with like the boomerang. You're actually racist and stuff.
You're a New York Times reader, NPR fan, and Daily Wire subscriber, or an avid consumer of all things Tucker Carlson. For several months now, there's been no avoiding the subject of Nick Fuentes. And let's be clear, the main reason you're hearing about him is because he's popular. A large number of people, especially young men, are interested in what he has to say.
Yeah.
What that says about our society and our culture is the subject of ferocious debate. For many people, it's a grave indictment of an insidious immorality. For others, he's a product of a culture which has turned on its own and left many young people feeling useless and bitter.
I mean, that's just objectively true. The reason why people watch Nick Fuentes is because the community the country absolutely shits on young white men. It's super obvious, actually. Are you kidding me? It's so obvious. Of course that's why he's popular. You failed white men, and now you've created Nick Fuentes. This is all your fault.
And a litmus test for right-wing hypocrisy on free speech or a walking, talking manifestation.
Hypocrisy? Hypocrisy?
Is where the line should be drawn. A frankly preposterous amount of airtime has been spent on debating everything from his ideology to his sexuality and whether anyone should actually talk to him at all.
Bro, he's gonna ask him if he's gay.
If I were writing a glossary of...
Oh my god, how long is this introduction? Holy shit, there's no way. How long is he gonna do this? Nick Fuentes responds to double game, shows background.
Never mind. They dropped. We did get into a fight. They dropped the chest.
Nick Fuentes started doing politics.
Okay, thanks.
By Jews, and then he started blaming everything.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, thanks.
All right. So here, 1856. Piers Morgan asked Nick Fuentes if his father's views made him racist. He's bringing up his father.
That's pretty cool.
Bro, that's some slimy shit. That is some slimy shit. That's what you're starting.
You said this. We're looping. You said this.
No, but you haven't really directly, I think, responded to it, which is whether your father would not take you to certain
I'm just skipping the intro. I'm gonna watch the whole rest of it.
restaurant chains because he associated with black Americans. Is that true?
Well, see here, if you're in America, you would say that Olive Garden is not real Italian food. Applebee's, TGI Fridays, and stuff is a load of crap. My dad was just a food snob, but no, it's got nothing to do with that. My best friend in first grade was a black guy. We're not a racist family, so.
Okay, so when you told the story, I'm just curious. So when you told that anecdote, which clearly on the face of it is racist, right? You're basically saying your father made racist decisions about where you would go as a family to eat.
Are you fucking kidding me? Bro, when I go to a sushi chef, if there isn't when I go to a sushi place, if there isn't a Japanese guy behind the counter, I'm immediately gonna think it's gonna be bad. Okay? This isn't being racist, alright? This is just I want to eat good sushi. Okay? Like these people are so fucking pathetic. This is why the boomers can never win. They're so afraid of being labeled racist. They're gonna actually go against reality.
Are you saying? Well, I'm just gonna ask you a question. Are you saying that when you told that story, you didn't mean to infer that he was racist? And do you understand why when somebody like me reads that anecdote for the first time, as I did this week, I reach a different conclusion?
Well, I understand what you're doing, which is a sort of making of a murderer. How did he become racist? Well, his father didn't eat an Olive Garden because he said that's not real Italian food. Hang on, can I?
I'm literally reminding you of something you said on your show, which led me to conclude a certain thing. I'm wrong.
Yeah, it was said in jest as a humorous anecdote, and now you're trying to spin it into a narrative, which is his parents are racist. He comes from a long line of racists, and I think everybody knows my parents are boomers. And these people come. Well, you're a boomer, I guess, too. And it's
60.
right? You were born,
I'm
what,
60.
19? Yeah, so you're a
Bro,
boomer.
60? I could have sworn he was at least 70.
Also, or maybe you're a Gen Xer. I suppose it's sort of on the cusp.
Right.
But it's a humorous anecdote. These are kind of the attitudes of baby boomers in society, but you're trying to spin it into a narrative, which is you're a product of your environment. Your dad's racist because of this joke. Now you're a racist, and I don't think that's a fair characterization.
Okay. People can make their own minds up. They can go back and listen to you say it. I mean, the beauty of what I'm going to talk to you about in this interview is that almost all of it is just going to be reminding you what you have said.
Oh my
and
god,
asking-
he's literally just gonna do clip farming for the entire video. He's just gonna pull up a clip. Here's the video. Here's the clip where you said that Jews are actually controlling society. Do you in fact believe this? And he's just gonna say yes. He's gonna bring up a clip. Well, this is a clip of you saying that black people are violent. Do you believe this? And then he's gonna say yes. Bro.
Asking you what you meant. Your position about that story is
The
that
epic battle. It's retard versus cuck in a battle to the death. What is happening?
it was a joke. Okay. I want to come to something else you said. This is where you talk about Jews, women, and blacks.
Bro, no way. He's literally pulling up the clip I was thinking of.
Always coming up with, no, it's not the Jews. No, it's not women. No, it's not blacks. It's actually really complicated. No, it fucking isn't at all. Jews are running society. Women need to shut the fuck up. Blacks need to be imprisoned for the most part.
Oh my god.
And we would live in paradise. It's that
What
simple.
in the actual fuck
He's
is
obviously
Nick
hyperbolic.
Fuentes
How can you see
on?
that clip and not
What
think he's being
the
hyperbolic?
fuck?
He doesn't think no women should ever have the right to speak.
Oh, lordy.
Pathetic, man. Come on. Nick Fuentes has some actual views that are diabolical. You're gonna
That is
hit him with this
diabolical.
fucking hyperbolic bullshit?
Would you like to clarify what you meant there?
That's all true. That's 100% true.
This is literally
Yeah,
exactly what I
that
thought.
shit's
man.
meant for.
This is exactly what I said. He's just gonna pull up a clip. He's gonna say, "What do you think of this?" And he's just gonna double down.
Everything I said in that clip is true.
Including that blacks need to be imprisoned for the most part.
Yeah. Yes.
Bro.
All of them?
No, for the most part.
He literally said for the most part.
I mean, what percentage of American blacks would you like to see in prison?
Whatever the percentages of the murderers. I think it's 1 in 20 black men will commit a murder in their lifetime. So maybe let's say that 5%.
I love how he immediately goes after the black should be in prison for the most part, but he clearly skips the Jews running society and women should shut the fuck up comment. Very cool, Pierce. Dude, this is diabolical. Actually, why don't you debate the guy? Is this going to be a clip show?
Oh, so you're talking about black people who murder people?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Quite honestly, I think it's violent people in general. In my opinion, I think violent people, like people that are actually in fear that they might commit murder, should go to jail forever too. Like people that are violent and mentally ill, they should not be in public society either.
But yeah.
But you didn't say that.
That's
You
the
just said
prime
blacks need to be imprisoned for the most part. You didn't clarify. You were talking about black murderers.
Right.
Oh my
right.
god.
No,
This-
you're right. That's
what
a good
is
addition
this?
to that. That's a great point.
You think it's funny? Or
But yeah, I do.
I'll
I
tell
think
you what's funny is how pathetic this entire conversation is, man.
It's hilarious. I
Oh
think
my
it's totally
God.
true.
do you think a black
Dude, Pierce, you are such a cuck. It's crazy. It's crazy. Why don't you press him on like the actual points? You're gonna sit here and be like, oh my god.
American would find it funny? You think that blacks should be imprisoned for the most part?
Blacks are my biggest fans. I get high fives all the time. They say, Nick Fuentes, I love your show. They agree with me. And you want to know why? Here's the difference. Black
Oh my god, someone in my chat just said title of the video, Jew reacts to Nick Fuentes. Yeah, bro, I'm very excited for them to get to the Jew parts. I'm sure he's gonna do like Holocaust denial shit and all that too.
people are the most victimized by other black people. You think black people want to live in the hood and the ghetto and get shot all the time? That's what happens in the south side of Chicago. You should come here. I'll take you there. We could go to Garfield
I
Park.
went to Chicago University for a year, actually, several years ago.
Yeah, that's a bubble. That's a bubble. You think you're in
Oh
Chicago
my
and
god, he's like,
I'm gonna grab coffee real quick, everyone. Give me a minute. I'll be right back.
To the ghetto. You don't know what it's like. This is insane, man.
BRB.
This is the difference. Like, I think that I
I'm
don't
gonna-
think Nick is right about everything. In fact, I think he's wrong about a lot of pretty important details. But
I'm gonna put on music again. Right. Here we go. Back to it.
You're literally lying, Pierce. You're a liar. You're a liar because you're afraid you'll be called racist. Yes, black communities in America are more violent than white communities. That's an objective fact, statistically. 13% of the population committing 50% of the violent crimes is an objective fact, bro.
Hyde Park, you don't know Chicago. Go a little bit west, see what it's like over there. And I'll tell you, black people agree with me because they're tired of it too. And maybe not most of them, but a lot of them agree with what I say about that because they know how it is. That's why the first thing they do when they make a little bit of money is they go and leave to another neighborhood.
Okay, so what was just remind me again, the percentage of black men who commit murder in America. What was the percentage you gave me?
It's 1 in 20. 1 in 20.
It's 1 in 100.
No, it's 1 in 20.
No, less than 1 in 100 black US men commit murder. That's the most up-to-date crime statistics in America.
That's not true. I've seen other statistics. They say 1 in 20 will eventually commit a murder.
So your rate means that you're saying that 5 times as many black men commit murder as the official crime statistics say.
Yeah, there's a report, I believe, on X by Data Hazard. I'll have to go and double check that.
Look, I mean, statistics are all skewed. It's really hard to know at this point because they call black people, white people in the crime statistics. They let people go. They don't call different things murder. In fact, I actually had this pulled up for a separate video, but I can show it to you right now, actually, because I'm so good at this. I'm so good at this YouTube thing. This is a story about how a jury basically got a black guy off the hook because the white guy that he stabbed said the N-word after he was stabbed. A jury acquitted a violent black career criminal who admitted to stabbing a white man because the victim said the N-word after being stabbed, and they let him go. So realistically, no, I don't actually trust the stats, to be honest.
That for you, but yes, there's some pretty shocking evidence that says that it's far more alarming than you would think.
Okay, but you
Nux Nick Fuentes hates you and want to kill you, bro. I don't think he wants to kill me nor hates me. I don't think he thinks about me too much at all, to be honest. I'd have a conversation with him. I think a lot of these people think that that just because I'm Jewish, and obviously we have very different views on Jews and Israel and stuff like that. Bro, what are we doing?
You would accept that the official crime statistics are 1 in 100, or you would accept that?
Yeah, but I totally doubt the fact. I totally doubt it's 1 in 20 black guys that are murderers, to be fair. I do think that it's maybe 1 in 20 that are violent criminals. I think that's more likely. But I definitely don't think it's 1 in 20 that are actual murderers.
Interesting.
I don't know. I don't have it in front of me, but I've seen other evidence. Like I said, Data Hazard on X, I believe, produced a report about a year ago. It said 1 in 20. But, I mean, whether it's 1 in 20 or 1 in 100, that's a lot of people here. I mean,
a lot of white people commit murder too.
Oh my God, get out of here.
Okay, but it's about.
But it's less. But it's less. Oh my God, what is it?
I mean, white people are 65% of the population, blacks are 13%. And I think anybody would tell you that more black people, proportionally, commit violent crime than white people. And people vote with their feet. People are much higher property tax.
Most mass
what's with the
shootings.
interruptions?
I'm sorry.
Thank you. I appreciate it. You know, when you look at Chicago and New York, these neighborhoods are so stratified. People would rather pay a high tax rate. They'd rather pay a much higher property value to live in a less diverse, less black neighborhood because they don't want to live around the violence. And I think that when you look at even on the public transit, the subway, the Blue Line, you know, people don't want to go there because they know who occupies and menaces the public transit. It is,
bro, diabolical. All right, so I did the fact check. Black males apparently commit 29.2 murders per 100,000 people, whereas white males commit approximately 3.5 murders per 100,000 people. So when you say, well, black people commit murders and white people commit murders, well, we are talking at a 10 times order of magnitude in the United States. Now, one thing that I actually disagree with Nick Fuentes on heavily is Nick Fuentes seems to be of the impression that that people of different races have violence built into their genetics, or have different genetic, affiliations when it comes to some are violent, some are this, some are that. I think it is more cultural in general than that. But anyway, that's just a point of discussion. But this is wild. Like, there's no way Pierce doesn't know the straight fact that black people are
Hey, let's keep going.
than white people in America per capita.
it's people like Daniel Penny had to deal with. It's people like Irina Zarutska had to deal with. And that's just the uncomfortable reality.
You've also said you don't want to live near black people. Let's take a listen to this clip.
I'm a new generation of white person. I'm not living around blacks. Sorry, you know, I want white kids, and I don't want my white kids bringing home black people to marry. It's racial for me. And call me racist. Oh, very Christian of you. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, it couldn't be clearer, really, unless you want to say that's another of your jokes. But basically
No,
saying
that wasn't a joke. He was totally serious.
you're a racist, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
You're fine with saying you're a racist.
Totally. I think everybody's
Yeah,
racist.
that's why
I
there's
think
no
everybody's
way that,
racist
Nick
too,
Fuentes
but
is
they
gonna
have their
lose
own
this debate.
racist
I think he's just
ideas.
racist.
They
That's
keep it
Not
to
very
themselves in
Christian,
some
not very-
cases.
But that's what he is.
But I think
that's what
it's
he is.
being
He's
able
racist.
to,
He says he's racist. What are you gonna do? Okay,
you know,
he said he's
tolerate
racist.
people
And move on.
as
And,
well.
like, what are we
That
doing?
makes everyone, you
I
know,
think everybody, if we're being
a
honest,
better
is racist.
person.
I think everybody.
You
The
know,
only people that aren't racist
forget
or pretend not to be are white people. To their
race
detriment.
thing.
Everybody else is racist.
Like, they're still seeing good in people and seeing the best, like, in others.
My father's.
He's not.
Because my
Well, if
father
they're
doesn't
actually
share my same
horrible
views
people.
on that.
You know, there's always, I feel like
When he said everyone's a
has a
racist,
little
he's
bit of
they're
racism.
obviously varying
And-
degrees
and,
of racism. What is this gotcha moment?
fucking
Well,
big
everybody's a
reason
little bit
for
racist. You're right. So maybe everybody. The difference is you're attacking my father. You know, he
I'm
could
not
get
attacking
fired
your
from his
father.
job.
I'm not attacking your father.
You are.
No, I'm not. I don't know your father. And to be clear, I have no knowledge about him at all.
Well, then let's leave him out of it.
Well, hang
Let's
on.
leave him out of it if you
Hang
don't
on,
know.
Hang on, Nick. You put that story into the public domain on
That's
your
fair,
show.
that's
I'm
fair.
simply reminding you of what you told everybody, millions of people, about your father. If you now want to retract it, fine. If you want to say it was a joke, which is what your position was earlier, fine. But I'm allowed to put to you things you've said publicly. That's not unfair. That's not me targeting your father. You put that story about him out
You know
there.
what you're doing. You know what
Yeah,
you're
I'm
doing.
asking you about a pretty
no,
shocking...
it's a little slimy, but if Nick brought up his dad or told the story of his dad and it's in the public, I feel like it's fair game.
anecdote, which
Right? I feel like it's fair game for Pierce to bring it up.
to me looked like you were saying your father made decisions about where you as a family would eat based on skin color.
Like, I feel like it's fair to bring it up, but also, I don't think deciding where you go to eat based on the ethnicity of the people in restaurants actually paints you as a racist.
Of people who worked at these places. If you say, or use them, if you say that is not what you meant, that's fine. You can respond any way you like. But the idea I can't ask you about it without you saying I'm attacking your father is ridiculous.
Well, you are, and you know what you're doing, and there's a political culture in America where if you have the wrong views, you get fired from your job. And my father has a job, and if you go on here and say you charge him with racism or something, and I'm put in a position where I don't look like
That's
I'm
actually a
sticking
really
to my
good
guns
point.
if I don't say my father's a racist, you're
He's
putting
right.
him in jeopardy,
That's
and
a
he's
good
not here to
point.
defend himself or explain his views. And it's very low, and I think you know exactly what you're doing, and people can see what you're doing. I'll defend my views, and I think that, you know, so let's leave him out of it. Let's just not talk about my father, because my father isn't here. I'm here.
Well,
I'll
then do you
defend
accept
my
that you
views,
shouldn't...
and I go.
That's fine. But then do you accept you shouldn't talk about...
Nick said everyone's racist. Yeah, everyone is racist, okay? All right, varying degrees of racist, but racist. All right, let's be real, all right? You would not feel as comfortable walking alone, unarmed, with no security in Somalia, but you would feel a lot more comfortable walking alone, unarmed, in Central Park. Okay? Let's be real, okay? Obviously, everyone is moderately racist. That was the point that he was trying to make. The difference is some people take it further than other people. That's what he was saying, and it's objectively true. And Piers Morgan's a cuck for trying to hit him with gotchas.
about your father on your show, and you shouldn't tell...
Absolutely not. Absolutely
so
not.
it's fine for you to put a story out there which would make most people who listened to that story or watched it at the time on your show conclude that he was racist. It's fine for you to do that, but if I then ask you about it, I'm the one who's being unfair and I've crossed a line. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you're
That's
being
fine.
malicious.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Listen, people are watching this live. They can draw their own conclusions about whether what I just
they
did.
will.
Yeah, and I'm
And
sure
they will.
afterwards, by the way, you'll say,
I mean, this is like this is a nothing situation. I think they both have valid points. On the one hand, Nick doesn't want his father to be brought up, which I get. On the other hand, he brought it into the public domain, which I also get. But just shut up and move on. Like, what are we doing?
ambush me with your own, with your own words.
Whoa.
With your own words.
That's a little presumptuous. I'm not going to say it's an ambush, but I think that's a low blow. And I think you know what you're doing, and that's fine. You're a tabloid journalist. I expected that. I don't think it's an ambush because
I think Piers Morgan's a gigantic cuck. This man goes wherever the wind blows. He's a liberal that's anti-woke when being woke was not cool, and he was pro-Trump when being pro-Trump was cool. Then he's anti-Trump. Then he's pro-Israel. Then he's pro-Palestine. Actual grifter, male Karen energy, for real, for real.
knew it would be like this, and people will see what you're doing, and I think they'll say it's low. But as far as you want to talk about racism,
I do.
Let's talk about racism.
Okay, look, you've admitted you're a racist, correct?
Yes, 100%.
Okay.
Own it.
Okay, that's fine. You're perfectly entitled
Okay.
in a free democratic society to
Yep.
stare down the barrel of his camera.
Unlike, but not in England. England is not a free democratic society, so you are already cucked, sir.
I mean, you're a racist. People can judge you accordingly. Many
I know.
people who have assumed you're racist will now have heard it from your own lips. That's fine.
There you go.
That's the point.
You really needed Nick Fuentes to come out here and confirm your suspicions that he's racist. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, bro, have you watched any of his streams? You needed him to come out and confirm this? Is this the hard-hitting journalism that this is happening, bro? This actually matters? Bro, this doesn't matter. Are you kidding me?
The point of this interview is to go over the things you said, which have led people to reach conclusions.
Dude, you know what I
have
want?
a delicious
I want the meat of the debate.
sandwich.
I want to actually get into, like, the meat and potatoes. All right? I want to get into, like, the deep shit. All right? Nick Fuentes says Israel owns America. All right? Get into the debate. Discuss it. Talk about why you think that. Why you think it's not like that. I don't know. Talk about that from that level. Like, but when we do, like, this pretend garbage, it's like, you're racist, and then, oopsie poopsie, I'm gonna call you a racist now, I'm gonna label you that way. It's like, what are we doing?
About you, and to ascertain whether those conclusions are fair and reasonable or not. That's it. So I want to play you another clip. This is what you talk about why white people are justified in being racist. Let's take a listen to this.
Oh my God, again?
First, white people are every single bit justified in being racist. Every single bit justified, to the extent that that means going out of your way to avoid black people when you see them.
You stand by
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
He's just silent.
So white people should go out of their way to
Pierce
avoid black
doesn't
people
know what to
when they
do.
see them.
You know the funniest thing is, this is exactly how I predicted the debate would go. He would just show him a clip, call him a racist, he'd double down, and Pierce would just be in silence, look at him. But you're a racist and a bigot. Hang on, hang on.
Absolutely. They would be wise.
Why?
Because it's a lose-lose proposition. If you're Irina Zarutska and you don't walk the other way, you get stabbed to death and you die.
True, if she was racist, she'd be alive today, maybe.
If you're somebody else and you walk on the subway and you stand near a black person or something, maybe it's fine. It's a lose-lose proposition.
Doug, you don't get Pierce is doing this on purpose? To what goal? Like, obviously he's doing this on purpose. He's gonna get views.
So, no, I think that white people... I think that white people have been beaten into submission, that we're afraid to tell...
Getting Nick to say it? Bro, Nick says it every single stream. Like, this is the most irrelevant... I think you people missed the boat here. I really do. I feel like you people missed the boat. I think what's honestly important here is the fact that this debate is the entire reason why young men are gravitating toward Nick Fuentes over gravitating towards Pierce Morgan type people. Young men just don't want to live in a world where you have to literally let yourself get killed so that you don't look racist and you walk down a dangerous street in a neighborhood that's unsafe, right? Like, and young men are tired of that shit. Like, absolutely tired of that. And Nick Fuentes will say, yeah, it's because there's more violence in black communities. And Pierce Morgan will be, oh, I was at the University of Chicago and there's no violence. See what I mean? Like, it's a nothing. It's an actual nothing. If anything, this is just going to make Nick Fuentes look way better forever.
All the truth about it, and the truth is that when you go into these major cities like New York or Chicago...
The fact that being labeled racist, it means nothing anymore. It's completely worthless now. It's completely and utterly worthless.
I believe she was in North Carolina. There is a menace, which is young, black, adolescent men. They're extremely violent, and we have been told that we have to pretend like they are every other person. We have to be colorblind to that. And we're supposed to go and be in the midst of all this danger, and I think that at this point, it's gotten out of control. You look at the BLM movement, they said that the reason that black people, are violent, or the reason there's crime, is because of police brutality, or redlining, or all these other things. They said we need to get rid of the police, we need to defund them. And a lot of cities did. A lot of cities like Chicago, for example, the police changed the rules of engagement. They don't chase them. It's not a felony if you steal a certain amount of merchandise. They won't chase them on foot.
Okay.
And now the city's totally up for grabs. And now, whether you're in the Gold Coast or whether you're on the worst neighborhoods in the city, you might get shot, you might get mugged, someone might run up on you. And I tell my followers, it is better to be perceived as racist or racist and walk the other way and maybe keep your life than to say, I'm a good anti-racist. I don't mind that this person's making me uncomfortable. Maybe he's looking a little froggy. I'm going to sit down because I'm a good person and get stabbed, mugged, whatever. And by the way, this is a strategy. They call it the friendly stranger. There's a crew of them. They do this in Chicago. They stand outside bars, black people. They approach strangers. It's a robbery crew. And they pretend to be a friendly stranger, and then they mug them. And stupid white people say, oh, hi, yeah, nice to meet you. You know, they grin, they laugh, they put up with the nonsense, and then they get mugged, or worse. Sometimes they get executed. And so as a white person...
How do you feel about mass shootings at school?
Well, actually, most mass shooters in schools are white people, so equal violence, you're racist.
Dude, this is painful to watch.
I think they're bad.
Who do you think commits the vast majority
White
of
men.
the mass shootings?
I'm sure
at
it's
schools?
white people.
Right. So how do you feel about that?
Yeah, but it's 0.000000001% of white people that commit mass shootings, and it's whatever the statistic was for black people that commit murder. According to Nick Fuentes, it's 5% of black people commit murder. Like, how can you possibly compare these? Like, this is the most pathetic gotcha I've ever heard in my entire life.
I think that white people do more antisocial violence. I think black people participate in more gang violence. I think that's a difference.
What's the difference to the
He's
victims?
right.
There's no difference to the victim, but it's a different kind of crime, and it's a different proportion also. Do you know what percentage of white people are school shooters?
I know that the vast majority of mass shootings in schools in America this century were perpetrated by young white men.
Bro, Pierce, have you never heard of per capita?
And I'm just,
what proportion
I'm curious whether your advice would be to people who have kids in
Wait,
these
is my
schools.
mic working?
Should they avoid white people at school? Should people with the kids at school avoid young white men at school?
No.
Okay.
Do you know what per capita means? Do you know proportionality? There are more
He has the same question as me. Do you not know what per capita means, sir?
black people proportion.
The last words Charlie Kirk said, including gang violence? Bro, that's literally what we're doing right here. Pierce, this is pathetic.
That engage in violent crime or are involved in gangs, especially in these major cities, then there are white people that are school shooters compared to the entire white population.
Let's be real here. Statistically, where do you think more people are killed? In the ghetto or in a white school? Like, let's just think about it just for a second. But most school shooters are white.
And everybody understands that.
Two-thirds of mass shootings at school perpetrated by white people.
He's just repeating.
I need a drink. See you, Ars. Have a good one. I'll be back as well. See ya. Thank you for hanging out. Be right back. Alright, we are back. Okay. Got me some bucket. Drink, and we're good to go. Let's roll.
Because most people that end up in plane crashes die. That's what he's doing. This is horrible.
That's the question.
I've just told you. It's 60-65% of school shootings.
Tell me what proportion of school shootings are committed by white people. I'm saying what proportion of white people have committed school shootings. Are you playing dumb or are you just not that
What's
smart?
to the children lying
No,
down?
this dude is actually he's fighting with Somalia level IQ right now. This is pathetic.
See, now you want to jump on the victims. The difference is you're asking, would you fear white people or black people? And that's the difference. The difference is
What I'm saying to you is, by your logic, if
He's literally using statistics to lie.
if we now have agreed that the vast majority of mass shootings in schools are committed by white people and predominantly young white men, then presumably your advice would be to avoid young white men because but it won't be because they're white, right?
No!
So
oh
are
my
you-
god! This is pathetic! This is pathetic!
Playing dumb or are you actually dumb? Of course, you are because you're, well, I don't think you are dumb. I think you're smart actually, but you're deliberately avoiding per capita. And everybody knows that's the difference.
Yep.
What proportion of white men are school shooters? It's probably 0.00001%. What proportion of black men have committed violent crimes? It's probably like 5%. I guess that is on top of that.
Yep.
And I would add to that, even as it concerns schools, why do you think parents pay a super high property tax to live in a school district where there's white people? Because they know that if they go to the black school, it's going to be the Bloods and the Crips. It's going to be gangs. It's going to be...
I love how Pierce also, like, look at what he's doing. He's, like, looking at whatever his producer is sending him. Like, he's debating Nick while some guy is feeding him statistics, and it's not working.
They know that if they go to the black school, it's going to be the Bloods and the Crips. It's going to be gangs.
He's so afraid to be called racist. He's not willing to acknowledge the actual fact that black people in America are more violent. That's a fact. Now, you could argue it's not racial, it's societal. You could it's cultural. You could argue it's because it's the ghetto lifestyle. You could argue it's poor people or whatever argument you want. Literally, whatever argument you want. But this is pathetic, man.
It's going to be, you know, you talk about school shootings. Nobody talks about all the school shootings that are committed by gangbangers in and around the school. And all the other violence that's associated with that. I mean, these schools in the south side of Chicago, you know, it's just not...
I have an answer for you, Nick. So the proportion of the population who carry out mass shootings is actually the same, black and white.
For white people, the proportion of...
No. Oh my god, this is pathetic. Yes, you're right. You're right. Black people and white people commit the same amount of crimes. You know the difference? The difference is there's 5 times the amount of white people that there are black people. So that means each black person commits about 5 times the amount of crimes as the white people. Like, this guy knows nothing about statistics. Like, this is the most pathetic thing I've ever seen in my life.
Again, are you hearing it? No.
See,
What's
I think the trouble with
proportion?
your statistics is a lot of them don't bear much scrutiny. We have a bunch of fact checkers.
Statistics are racist.
You don't bear scrutiny, he says, while whipping out actual bullshit.
In real time. Because you do have a tendency to just come out with a lot of baloney. And when you say, you know, well, it's true. And when you're confronted with reality, you don't like it.
What's the figure? What proportion of white people have committed school shootings? With white people as the denominator and white people that have committed school shootings as the numerator, what's that percentage?
For both black and whites, the proportion of the population who carry out mass shootings generally is about the same.
Yeah, you're right. Except the white population is 5 times the size of black people, of the black population. So what do you think this is happening? This is the saddest thing in the world. Like, he's trying so hard. Pierce is trying so hard to, like, I don't know who he's even trying to fool.
Tell me the number, and then
the only focus of your attention is the black shootings.
Oh my god, you are pathetic.
You want to avoid black people. You don't want interracial marriages or relationships that may produce black people. And yet, when I point out to you that there are many paths of crime in America where actually there's a majority of white people that perpetrate them, you don't care. You don't have any interest in that. It doesn't exercise your mind.
Pierce out here acting like a soy goy.
No one's this argument lost. No one is buying this. Everybody understands per capita, and people can even see what you race ahead and say, well, we're comparing the proportion of white and black school shooters. I said, no, compare the proportion of school shooters that are white versus violent criminals that are black, because that was the basis of the monologue, is that you're very likely, if you encounter black people or a young black man in the city, that you're going to be the victim of a violent crime, of a robbery, a mugging, a car theft, a carjacking, or a murder. That's the difference, and it's about proportionality, and everybody sees past that, because we all live in reality. You want to talk about product of your environment? People that live in New York, Chicago, LA, we live in reality. We live in this environment, and we see what it's like, and the threat, the danger, in terms of probability,
he's just right, man.
It's not even comparable. And I would say this, to your point, if you're in a high school, and truly, if you see a white person who looks like a little autistic, he's got the SSRI stare, and he reaches for a backpack, people joke and say, run, Similarly, if you see a jalopy pulling up with a bunch of black people in it and they got their pants around the ankles, you're gonna run also. And I'm saying the same thing. The difference is the latter happens much more often. It's much more common. You know, in Chicago, there's like 10,000 carjackings and car thefts every day. It's in the thousands.
Yeah, no,
it
dude,
happens
there
all.
are people getting killed in Chicago like daily. It's fucking crazy, man. Dude, Pierce, you are like so pathetic, and it's all because he refuses to acknowledge that some facts might make him look racist. Facts aren't racism, man.
All the time. How many mass shootings committed by autistic SSRI white people? I don't even know. I mean, it's probably in the single digits in the last decade in the city. That's the difference, and everybody knows that. But you're really just trying to carry water for liberal ideology. It's an ideological.
No, I'm not. No, I'm really not. I can absolutely say
No,
yes.
no,
There
I'm
is
not.
way too
No,
much
no.
black on black crime, for example, involving guns.
Yeah.
And black on white crime.
Also,
Yes, but there is way too much gun violence in Chicago, right?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
There's just too much violence everywhere if you really want to be about it.
He is literally pulling out the liberal boomer handbook.
Well, actually, it's the guns that are killing people. It's not the black people that are killing black people. It's the guns. It's the guns that are killing them.
Bro, in England, people are getting killed with fucking knives. All right, what are we doing?
I mean, it's indisputable.
Nux, why are you on Nick's side? He hates Jews. Bro, it's unbelievable how many times... Because I am objective, okay? I am objective here, okay? I'll agree with him when he's right, and I'll disagree with him when I think he's wrong. It's because if you watch my thing, my videos, you will know that I am actually trying my best to be as objective as possible, and also that fucking Piers Morgan's a complete and utter cuck.
I've got no problem saying that. The difference is, I don't then lead myself into a thought process where I have to avoid all black people in case they shoot. And you've already conceded that you are a racist. So when people hear you then say, I don't want to be living anywhere near black people, they already have heard you say, I'm a racist, so they assume you're doing that because of people's skin color. I don't think you would probably dispute that, right?
well, you're separating two different things. The monologue when I said I don't want to live around black people, that was after Irina Zaruska got shot, and it's true. I mean, they are a largely in this city. In Chicago, the south side, the west side, huge criminal population, and I don't want to live anywhere near it. And I do. I want to live in a white neighborhood. I think that that's extremely desirable, and I think even black people.
You're perfectly entitled to that view. But when you have obviously prefaced all this by saying, I am a racist, unashamedly, then people will assume that all your thought process is about all
Why
of
does he care what people assume? Like, is your ego so fragile? Is your ego so fragile that you care what people assume about you?
Yeah,
Bro, I
right.
get flipped out of context, put on Twitter, I get harassment and death threats every day. You think I care that people assume things? Oh, get out of here, man.
these issues are driven by an aversion to people based on their skin color, which is the purest personification of racism.
Well, it's not an aversion. I would say it's the opposite. I like my own people. My own people are familiar to me, and I think that's true across the board. I think that people seek out other people that are like themselves, and every other group does this. Whether
He's just obviously right. That's just true.
whether it's blacks, Hispanics.
It doesn't mean, I don't think I fully agree with Nick Fuentes on this point either about like the race mixing thing. I personally don't think race mixing is like a big deal. I think ideology and religion come before race every single day. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. Like, no doubt. But that said, like, you have the right to your opinion. You can marry whoever you want.
Asians, I get a lot of attacks when I talk about that I'm against interracial marriage. And what's funny is that every other group is against interracial or interethnic marriage. Jews,
But you're
people,
product of an
Hispanics.
interracial marriage.
True. He's not wrong, but I think it's a religion. For me, it's a religious thing. I would only marry a Jew because I am Jewish, and I want to marry someone that has the same Jewish ideology that I have, the same religion that I have. That's my perspective. However, that said, I am an Ashkenazi Jew, but I don't see any issue with marrying an Ashkenazi Jew or a Sephardic Jew or a Moroccan Jew or a Mizrahi Jew from Israel. For me, none of that matters. So I think it comes down to fundamentally purely ideological and cultural. And I think that the religion trumps. That's my personal belief. You have every right to disagree. You have every right to disagree. But that's my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, that's debatable. And
Not
let's
really.
say- sure.
No, you're the product of an interracial marriage, and your father is part Mexican. You're literally
For the sake
the
of
person you've just told me you want to avoid.
What race is Hispanic? Is that a race?
Well, what do you think it is?
I'm asking you.
Bro.
Of course course it's a race. It's called Hispanic.
It's a mix between two races. It's a mix between indigenous Americans.
It's not white.
Well, apparently you're more of a racial purist than me. You got like
Not
a
really. You just keep saying you only want to live in a white neighborhood, but you're literally from a mixed race background yourself. You've literally got Mexican blood.
I know, and I live in a non-white neighborhood too. I'm trying to get out of here though, but I'm trying to get out. But here's the thing.
Do you have any non-white friends? Genuine.
Bro, he's really hitting it with like this is the saddest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. Accidentally giga racist Piers Morgan over here. Like this, I love how this just proves that it's the left that's actually the racist. It's the left that's the racist. He's like, bro, black communities are less safe than the white communities in general in America. That said, wouldn't you want to live in white communities? In fact, I know a lot of people that are trying to move out of ghettos and move out of quote-unquote black communities. You know, like, what are we doing?
Question.
Most of my friends are non-white. Most of my friends are not, and non-white people love my.
Boys!
Indeed, crash out.
Listen, boys. We gotta talk. We gotta talk. We have to talk. Because now...
Poor William here is writing a thesis on AI in video games only to get auto-banned because he wanted to flirt with the chick from that new Naughty Dog game.
That's right. That's... Thank you for the one silence. All right,
The
boys,
fuck was-
listen.
I just hear. What the
Let's
fuck did
talk
I
about
just
Black.
hear?
This has to be one of the funniest fucking things I've ever experienced in my entire life. This fucking dude has been crashing out Oh my god, dude! He's literally watching right now! No shot! 8:54 p.m. That was 9 minutes after I started the fucking stream. One like, join, oh no, it's Alex Damage Control stream right here. The lying fraud even took his banana costume on. Does he not know how this works? So he's been watching since the very beginning. Oh, this is perfect. This is so
We're in it for the win. I don't care to go through a fucking spiky fucking
Oh my fucking god!
hole
dude.
destroying layer. I'm taking
That's
it for the win.
crazy. Bro, I literally live in this dude's head. It is the funniest fucking thing. Chat, 14 days. Listen, I thought it was a joke. Right? I thought there was no way it could be 14 days. You know what I mean?
Black has a license to ship.
He does. Brother, for 14 days, this dude has been crashing out about me all over Twitter. Literally because I
Here, the
somewhat
legend.
agreed and somewhat disagreed on his video about the Steam machine. This has to be one of the most insane things I've honestly ever seen. Truly, he's been going after everybody in the community. He's been going after me. He's been trying to expose me. All this shit. And he doesn't realize what he's actually doing. He's making himself look like a fucking clown. And look at this. Look at this. I'll show you guys something. We streamed on November 29th. Let me see. Oh, hold on. Let me see. Hold on. He's still going.
Dink doink alert, class.
Dink doink, it's gonna be bad. All right, let me see if I can. Oh my God, he's still going. He's still going.
Oh no! Why did it shoot at you?
Brother, what is this? Bro, I'm scrolling through his timeline. It's all about me and Josh. This is ridiculous. I'm at a loss for words.
Hello, motherfucker.
Doug Amazing, how you doing, buddy?
This is crazy. Look at this.
One guy, super creepy voice lol.
Let me see if I can find it.
Talk about rent free.
Oh, here it is. It is bad. I think one of the funniest things that he's tried to go after me about are my PC port reviews. Rex, thank you for the PC. One of the funniest things this guy's done is talk about my PC port reviews. Redcast, thank you for 17 minutes. And he's actually watching live right now. He's watching live right now because clearly he fucking tweeted about me. So welcome to the show, Blackcon. Thank you for the view. You might as well super chat as well. So, look at this. First of all, let's talk about this here. Is this how Oh No It's Alex does reviews, my guy? And he pulls up Marvel Spider-Man on my Steam account. He pulls up where it says Spider-Man PC and Steam Deck port review. Did Nixus live up to the hype?
It almost sounds like he has a crush on you.
Oh, he does. He absolutely does. So, he talks about me reviewing the game when I'm not reviewing the game. Also, if he pulled up my YouTube videos, he would see I beat the game on PS4.
Hey Al, I heard you like M dumb better not see you round the Mensa club to any scholars seeing M thinking they in love, just make sure you hide your nerds from M.
Thank you for the 10 V-Sounds, I appreciate that.
He a fan. He a fan. He a fan.
He's a fan, XJ. He's a big time fan. Thank you for the tune. So I beat the game on PlayStation 4.
We play more games. Then you keep growing.
Look, I can actually pull it up right here. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see. It's on here. Let me see. Right here, look. Here's me 7 years ago. Fucking playing Spider-Man. I'm playing it on the PlayStation 4. I fucking beat it on the PlayStation 4. I'm not reviewing the game, you fucking clown. I'm reviewing the port on PC. That's why it's called a port review. But let's continue. Then he pulls up my playtime in Redfall. And the fucking thumbnail says PC port review with the Steam Deck. And then it says Redfall PC and Steam Deck review, port review. Port review. Disaster. We're doing port reviews, brother. That's what we're doing. We're not doing the game review.
Say hi.
We're doing how the game
Commissioner
performs
Royal.
on a PC.
What are you listening to? Oh no, it's
But it
Alex.
gets even funnier. Because somebody told him. It's a port review. He has stated multiple times that he doesn't like Spider-Man 2018. Why should he play the full game if he's only going to review one aspect and doesn't like the game in general? Correct! And I already beat the fucking game. You can pull up my PlayStation fucking achievements and
Crazy
trophies.
showing vids of you with hair and not a wig.
Exactly, not crazy?
Why is it hit it? Why is it coming up twice? Why is that popping up twice? It's my chat's popping up 2 times for some reason. It's happening to you too? I gotta go. Have a good one. See you, Doug. I recognize the voice.
Guys, you fucking guys!
Yeah, it's oh no, it's Alex.
Blackbosh can't read. Lol.
No, he fucking cannot read. Let me see what Golden Axe is doing.
Come on, man. Don't be mean to the slow kids. They can't read, you know.
That Thorn is.
What did this fucking
Why are PlayStation fanboys so dumb and cringe? Scientists should study that shit.
It's fucking ridiculous, dude. It really is fucking ridiculous. I don't know if I could.
Alright, yeah, I gotta like.
Or like a fanboy, but goddamn, he's fucking dumb. He's actually dumb. It's crazy. Thank you for the 5, Johnny B. Thank you for the 5.
Gotta think.
Thank you for the 2 swag.
Gotta get
to
this fucking.
Say something. Come
I
out
don't know.
the boots.
I don't know. I gotta get.
Raisin potato salad for the 2. Chaos Cast for the 9 months.
Oh shit! Someone just was killed.
To not review games? What? Laughing, crying, and like, bro, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? But I want you guys to see something. I want you guys to see something. Okay? He made this post December 1st, 11:48 p.m. Pay attention to this.
I guess we're
You hear this?
we're going out that way
11:48 p.m. December 1st, 2020.
to avenge what's going on.
I still can't believe frauds out here saying I'm what's wrong with PC gaming because I have to have the latest and greatest hardware. You're either a lying fraud or you got me confused with Hard 8 times because an RTX 3080 ain't the latest and the greatest. He made this tweet 8:09 a.m. December 2nd.
Okay. And we're going after those 2 pirates. It looks like we're going after those 2 pirates with you.
My man literally went to sleep thinking about me, and I was the first thing he thought of when he woke up the very next day.
Yep. Yep. Yep, they are. They're going very far, though. You see that, Bob?
Blackbond, you're gay!
Oh shit, we got 2 more coming up.
Brother, just say you have
We
a
got
crush on me,
people
it's fine.
going
Listen,
after
I like him a little thicker. But buddy, you went to bed for 8 hours and then woke up thinking about me again.
yeah. There's Angon, Sergeant Savaho, and Fulgrim going after a player from the pirate faction.
But it gets better, Chuck. Here's that tweet about doing port reviews.
You can see it. You can straight up see it. I don't know where they're going.
Why, drunk mouth?
I am moving.
Listen.
Why are you so obsessed with me?
Yeah. Oh, they're fighting now. Yep, they're fighting. I'm on my way over there. There's 2 of them, so.
It's gonna get better.
You wanna make your way over? You wanna make your way over?
About my port review. Ah! Thank you for the 5 straight words.
I'm not
Jesus
I'm not
Christ.
canceling it.
So,
Moving on there. There's another one coming. Oh, black mark.
here's that tweeting. Okay? It gets better. This is a port review.
Shit's about to go down.
Oh, almost.
100%. I'm on my way over there.
Is it time to show that picture?
Almost be some. Thank you for the 2.
To be fair, Alex.
Here I come.
Thank you for the 2. Well, I appreciate it.
Once I come, it's getting hot.
This is a port review.
It's gonna get hot and sticky.
Sweaty.
Yeah.
This is a
Let's go.
where the game reviews exactly.
They ran away? They ran off of them?
But I do some. We still waiting for y'all to play games, Goofy. But that's not that video type. That video type is a port review. Why do
Oh, it is 2 of them.
I do port reviews. I do reviews on the port. I have done game reviews. I did one for Chain Echoes. I did one for RoboCop. I did one for that's not Cialis. Cialis is that fucking dick pill.
What the fuck? What happened to them? They all died.
Fuck! What's that game called? It starts with an S? Is it Soma? No, it's not Soma. Signalis. I did one for Signalis, I did one for Chain Echoes, and I did one for RoboCop. So I've done game reviews.
Yep.
I don't do them often, because I don't really like to do them. But I do port reviews, because they're good for people to understand what's happening with their PC. That's perfectly fine. Digital Foundry does that. Why is it when I do it, it's a problem? Can't believe we're not seeing reports about the Steam censorship. I don't really know much about it, Destin, so I can't really say. Why do you make a video, Destin? You could be the first on the street about that one. I get the point some of y'all are making about it being a port review, but damn, you barely play the game, so you don't even know how the game holds up. Exactly. You fucking idiot, Carl. It's not about how the game is holding up. It is literally a port review. In the screenshot, you can literally see fucking MSI Afterburner and the frame rate. Who cares about how the game holds up? It's about how the port is for the game. The fuck is a port review? Bro thinks he's Digital Foundry. So only Digital Foundry can do fucking port reviews? Is that... It's stealing other people's talking points, then combining it with your footage to match what's already been tested and reported. It's my footage!
So
Holy
according to
shit!
Bond, we have to play through an entire game to review the port. So according to him, I have to play through the entirety of AC Shadows on Switch 2 to say the port is god-awful and made me nauseous. Yeah, right, Bond.
It's literally my footage! How am I stealing talking points when I'm talking about the footage I recorded? Hello? The fuck? It gets better. Even his own friend called him out. Port review isn't a review of the game. It's a review of the performance. Yeah, we do, Shredder. Bro, even your own boy called you out. What the fuck are we doing? Would have thought Bond, that's been gaming on PC for 30 years, should know what a port review is. This has to be, Child Left Behind. Absolutely, brother. Child Left Behind. He suffered through Spider-Man longer than me. 45 minutes on our front of that trash. Halt. The performance of a game can vary depending upon what part of the game you're playing, so I believe you still have to play the full game to review it. No, you don't. Because if you're playing the beginning of the game, and the beginning of the game is the most set area most people can actually play, only some games have performance issues later on in the game. However, even early on in the game, you can still see a lot of the issues happening with most ports. Things like CPU usage, GPU usage, where you can do a specific signs of stuttering. That's what happens. There's only very few amount of games that have massive issues later on in the game. Baldur's Gate 3 is one example. But that's very specific to that kind of game. And at the same time, you can still catch those issues because even earlier on in the game, if you're seeing high CPU usage, you can bet your sweet bippy it'll get worse over time in more crowded areas. Like, you guys don't use any fucking logic.
This tripping harder on skooma than DCG on meth.
It's bad. It's fucking bad.
Black Bond is dumb in caps lock. He dumb.
He dumb, Swagger. He fucking dumb.
Last Dono. Also, dummy, yeah.
Dummy, yeah! But it gets better, Chad. Apparently, he made a video about it. This man this dude has been losing for 2 fucking weeks, bro. 2 weeks this dude has been losing his fucking mind. And now he made a 25-minute video.
That bisexual flop.
Exposed! Let's see.
Well. Open fire. It's the Black Bond Roast Special.
Apparently it is the Black Bond Roast Special. Oh, by the way, I got called racist.
All those Gundams who can't afford a house.
Yo, relax, Swagger, relax. Listen, I got
yo, what happened before? I need to know. Like, what happened with that? What, like, y'all 3 of you died?
Keep going. We got
by this.
4 seconds of him saying nothing and turning slyly to the camera. This dude really thinks he's an anime villain. And it is one of the funniest things I've ever seen. This dude really feels like he is in fact an anime villain. Hold on, let me see if I can find the picture.
Well, I hope that was good. Let's see. Yeah.
The Drake we have at home.
What you wanted to be versus what you are. So you see this right here? What you
What's
wanted
this?
to be
I guess
versus
I'm
what
black
you are.
marked.
A samurai or a console fanboy. You ready for this, chat?
I was going to hate on the guy, but he's got what looks like Zocus in the glass case, so I'm going to have to side with him. You're a sham, Alex.
You got me silenced. Tell me more, clown. I was forging the blade of truth and justice. Your insolence will not matter to me, as I have the power of God and anime on my side.
Yo, Stan, son, listen, Dad is not mad. But, how are you gonna name yourself after a damn gun and have a man bun? I thought it was statistically unlikely that someone could fire so many shots and still miss.
It's crazy.
Then I saw the stormtrooper
Brother,
heads.
he posted this himself thinking he was
Live
cool.
action Assassin's Creed Shadows.
He was like, tell me more. He posted this thinking he was cool. My man is literally Reddit in real life. Well, let's continue. Chat. And I'm going to tell you this right now. Let me tell you exactly what's going to happen. He's going to do this again for another 2 weeks.
Anime villain. while dressed like Mr. Rogers.
I'm gonna tell you the truth right now. Thank you for the truth. He's gonna do this again for another 2 weeks. Did you know how I know? Because he tweeted about the stream.
He went from
as a stream
to
of
Mall Sensei.
So he's watching right now.
He should challenge Japan Hates Xbox to a duel to be the Hokage.
And I'm gonna tell you exactly what's gonna happen right now. He's gonna go and say, well, I did a 25-minute video exposing you, but you've done multiple hour-long streams talking about me, going over my Twitter, and talking about me. So in reality, you're the one who's rent-free in my head. That's what he's gonna say. I'm playing this dude like a fiddle. Like a fucking fiddle. And he doesn't even realize it. So let's keep going. And he won't get that reference either. He won't get that reference at all either. It's the funniest fucking shit. Okay. All right. Let's see this. Let's see this. Remember when I told you guys about fucking the unlimited content glitch? Here it is.
Oh.
Welcome.
You already know.
We have war by
No.
the Eastern Lighthouse.
Analog 3.
Heading off.
Well, it's not quite that time yet, but that video will be coming shortly later in the week.
Okay, cool.
Y'all already know what time. Y'all already know why you're here.
Okay.
You don't know why you're here?
It's Morbin time.
Let me tell you, like...
No, we're not doing this.
It's Morbin time.
It's them, like, don't hate them, but don't expect us to have money. And paid in full. So that's not anything. Grifting. Bro.
Oh, okay. Okay, now we got
talk about that good old grifting. Bro.
I love it. I love it. People only use the word grifter and fraud when they have nothing else to say. And they have no actual argument. It really is the funniest fucking thing to say. It's so fucking funny. Calling somebody a grifter is fucking like, it's nothing now. Because it's been overused.
I bet you
don't
he
even
plays
know
with
what the word
himself like the
grifter
world's
means.
smallest violin, if you catch my drift.
That's right. Yeah, Brett, thank you for the 5. We're gonna do that, don't worry.
I wanted to hear about the retro console.
Yeah, that would have been a way better video than this!
Wall of Shame and the leader of the Weeaboos.
The leader of the Weeaboos, as I live by the katana through my honor. You bring disgrace to the PC gaming master.
Oh my god!
You have to die by the sword that I have, my katana. Okay.
Oh no, it's Alex. Now, I want you...
Yes! Let's go!
You said the name!
Expose me, Black Bond!
You said the name!
Jesus Christ, Tom,
Oh,
stop.
boy.
Thank you for the 2.
Oh, to listen.
Okay. Let's do it. Look at how fucking desperate this guy is. Look at how fucking absolutely desperate this dude is. This dude thinks he got a clear W.
That's funny.
Going back to the guy that fired him.
That was funny.
From the podcast he was on to try and get a clip to expose me without having the full clip.
When you can't afford a TV, so you mount a mirror and watch yourself talk in it for entertainment.
Oh my lord.
He got so desperate, he had to go back to the one guy that fired him from the podcast he was on to try and get a W on me. But don't worry, we got that covered too.
But listen, I don't know. I ain't realized a lot of people just buy consoles and only play exclusive games. So,
Who said that? Oh man, who said that though? This shit crazy.
It's like that. And people act as if that's all they play.
Well, no. The thing is, the reason you have exclusive smooth is because you have what's called a value to that console. Not only do you get multi-class, but you also have the value of these are games that I can't get anywhere else.
Yes.
There's a value to that system. That's the point of exclusives. It's not the fact that everybody's gonna play them. It's the fact that you show a value to that console.
And it's just not console gaming. where market differentiation is a thing. It's literally every industry on the planet.
Let's stop right there. You see, I found that tweet. And I found our response to it as well, which is funny that you didn't show that either, Black.
I cannot even call Black Bond pathetic. He's just sad and desperate.
That's always been my stance. Exclusives are just UVPs or unique value propositions. That doesn't mean I like them. That just means it's how they are used. You see, you would have known that if you would have went back and watched the rest of what I was saying in that clip. Because what's funny is, in that clip, it cuts me off everything else. And they've also tried to expose me multiple times before by saying that too. I'll find that stuff. Well, let's go ahead, buddy, because you've already popped one of your little weapons there you tried to use to expose me. Let's keep going.
But you know, Alex could not get traction. Alex could not get clout. By stating what's obvious, so what did he have to do?
I couldn't get traction, and I couldn't get clout by stating what was obvious. The position that I've always had the entire time. Why are we talking about clout and traction? So in reality, all you care about is the fact that I have subscribers and I have viewers. Are you actually trying to talk about me, or are you talking about me and jealousy? We need to figure that out first, big guy. That's the first thing we need to figure out. I needed clout? Yeah, that's a funny thing, too.
The grift.
Oh, grift!
PC gaming, communist socialism, that exclusives don't...
PC gaming, communist, social. That's not real. That's a meme. That has to be a meme. There's no way. There's no way he said that with his whole chest. What the fuck? All right, let's play that back. I gotta hear that again. I gotta hear that again. That's not, guys, did I just have a stroke? And I imagined that?
By stating what's obvious, so what did he have to do?
Uh-huh.
The grift.
Okay.
It was newfound PC gaming, communist socialism, that exclusives don't matter, but let's...
It's not a grift, it's always been the thing, you idiot.
I didn't say they don't.
Holy shit.
I said they're used as UVPs, but they shouldn't be used as UVPs. Because inherently that makes them anti-consumer. Because they're locked behind a $500 to $700 paywall. And what you're gonna do is, you're gonna use a food analogy like Burger King and McDonald's. I wouldn't go to Burger King and ask for a fucking Big Mac that's exclusive to McDonald's. He's done that analogy before, and he'll more than likely do it again. Or my other favorite, he'll do like a sports team analogy. You know, whenever I go to like this other team and I'm a coach there, like, bro, nobody gives a fuck. That's not even a good analogy.
Is it time to divide your spook amongst the population equally?
Yeah, it's time to give you guys all my spunk. Yes, thank you for the 5 designs. Oh no, it's, yeah, being a Cuban guy whose parents fled communism, I sure do love communism. Where did communism come into the play? Brother, not having exclusives would be the most capitalist fucking thing. If you really want to break it down, because restricting your sale to other people reduces the amount of sales you can make. But if you sell your game to more people, that is the most ultra-capitalist thing. because you can make more money. Holy shit, it's a free market. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? But okay. You even got that wrong. Check your break and get in the bread line. Yeah, true.
Play it one more time.
We'll play it one more time. Okay, we'll play it one more time. Go back. Yeah, come on, you can edit this.
As if that's all they play.
Well, no, the thing is, the reason you have exclusive smooth is because you have what's called a value to that console. Not only do you get multi-class, but you also have the value of these are games that I can't get anywhere else.
Correct.
There's a value to that system now. That's the point of exclusives. It's not the fact that everybody's going to play them, it's the fact they show a value to that console.
Right. They are used as unique value propositions. They are trying to entice the purchaser to play that system. That's the entire point of them. The problem is that is an anti-consumer practice, because now you're forcing the customer and consumer to buy a piece of hardware that they shouldn't have to buy to play a fucking video game.
Using a food analogy in favor of exclusivity, because many places like Red Lobster, etc. sell frozen pre-made versions of their meals at grocery stores.
Yeah, exactly, Raging. Yeah, thank you for the 5. True. Like he doesn't fucking understand that concept. And he thinks that's a W. He thinks that's an own. When I've had that exact same stance in multiple conversations, in multiple videos, probably even in that same stream, I said that exact same thing. But I guess we're dealing with retards now. That's what we're doing.
I'm sorry you can't get a Big Mac until you buy our $500
yeah,
piece
true.
of plastic.
Yeah, thank you, iSpot. Yeah, you can't buy a Big Mac unless you buy the $500 box it goes in. Sorry, guys. Thank you for the 5, iSpy.
Now, you can look down these comments real quick, and you can see BG. Someone found this old clip of you on Local and you claim that saying exclusives are important, which may contradict your stance now. I don't know. Your stance is so just reaching out for a statement as a neutral party. What say you?
There's no shot you're using J fucking Bari. Are you fucking...
J Bar is right. Grifting 101.
Grifting. What the fuck? Brother, this dude literally tried to get a W on me because I fucking embarrassed his podcast that you were on that you got fired from. And you're so desperate to try and get any W, you had to crawl back to him to try and find something. But let's continue. 101.
I'll say it a third time. Grifting.
Yes. Yeah.
Scroll down. Scroll down. Scroll down. Alex's favorite pastime.
Nib! Fucking Nib! He's literally pulling up every PlayStation fanboy that I've made fun of and I've fucking cooked on a consistent basis to prove his own fucking point. This is gold. He has no idea what he's doing. He has no idea what he's trying to do.
Someone as old as Blackpond shouldn't be this dumb.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Swagger. Thank you for the 2. This is honestly fucking hilarious. He's actually pulling this fucking far to try and talk about Jay Bari and fucking Nib. Goddamn.
Thomas contradicting himself. Player essence. Laugh.
Player essence!
Exclusives are the definition of anti-consumer.
Yes.
Exclusive also provide a unique value proposition for the system that they're played on. Pick the platform of the games you want to play, or the features that are important to you. So
that's the tweet I was looking for, actually. There's no flip-flop. That's literally correct.
It's all food, cars, and sports analogies with these idiots. Not
It's
analogies
crazy.
using the same products they are arguing about.
How is that even a flip-flop? Brother, I'm stating the actual obvious. There's nothing there that is flip-flopping. The fuck? Again, this is the exact same 40 FPS tweet all over again. Where dudes only read the first line of the tweet and they don't read anything else afterwards. And then he looks like a fucking clown. Again. Where he's like, let me dissect this. And he just gets fucking cooked on a consistent basis. It has to be the funniest fucking thing every single time. You know what? Let me see if I can find. I think I quote tweeted that one too. Okay, here we go. I got it. I got it. Thanks for proving I've been consistent about my stance for the past 7 years, I guess? What? How is that grifting? It literally says, pick the platform with the games you want to play or the features that are important to you. Exclusives are by definition anti-consumer.
These dudes have the reading comprehension of an aborted fetus, and that is an insult to the fetus.
How is he using this as a win? How does he have me blocked but not you? Here's a clip of you saying exclusives value the console. Here's a tweet of you saying the exact same thing because it's also anti-consumer. Like, brother. It seems very consistent as seen from your recent tweets. Yes, for 7 years. How is that a grift? That's second
Everybody, give me a minute. I'll be back.
Said in the clip. The only thing I was in the last 7 years is, oh, this dude has been so up my ass every single time, dude. He loves that. The only thing you were in the last 7 years is retarded. True.
Is this guy retarded?
True. But let's keep going. Thank you for letting me find the clip that exposed your fucking stupidity. I appreciate that, Bonda. Thank you so much. I bet this isn't going the way he thought it was, but let's keep going.
Oh, you're going a little bit bald there, so there's...
Hey, no, we don't talk about KJN. Wait, did he say me being bald? Or
I love paying towards your grift.
Thank you, Justin. I appreciate you paying towards my grift,
And
boys.
AVP
Thank you for the
can
59
also
months.
be anti-consumer.
What is an AVP, Havana Cheese? Thank you for the 2.
value proposition of the system that they're played on. Pick the platform with the games you want to play or the features that are important to you. So
right.
You're going a little bit bald there.
Oh, he's actually retarded. He's actually retarded. Holy shit, dude. He's fucking stupid. He's actually, chat, he's actually retarded. Holy shit, dude. He doesn't know, chat. He doesn't know. Bond, you're watching right now. I know you are. Don't worry, I've got you, brother. Because you're a fucking idiot. That picture is somebody photoshopping me on this photo from BlizzCon. That it's an out-of-season April Fool's joke.
AVP equals added value prop.
Yeah, yes, that was my point, Ivana Cheese, and AVP is also anti-consumer, yes. You actually think...
Does he really believe the profile pic is real?
Yes, he thought the profile pic was real, chat. He thought it was real.
You want to play or the features that are important to you. So you're going a little bit bald there. So
you're stupid.
Oh no. Oh no. I am bald? Yeah, true. He sounded so smug. He was like, I got him. I got him, and I called him bald too, guys. I told you, infinite content. And he tweeted about the stream today as the stream started, and he's probably
the bald
watching
is real,
right now.
The hair is I smile.
That's true. That's true, Deceiver. Thank you for the 2.
There's a value to that system, Alex, in 2023.
There's no such thing as a devalued console. Correct. Correct.
The other Chris's.
There's no such thing as a devalued console. PC exclusives going to consoles doesn't devalue PC. Stop thinking a plastic box is an investment.
Girl just got
it's
back
just
to the
a
seat.
product.
Be right back.
Does he act? There's no way.
Black Bond's bus is getting shorter with every word.
There's no way, dude. There's no. Has he seen any of my videos? Probably not.
Oh, man.
That's crazy.
Absolute madness. But
yeah.
It's not the only fraudulence Alex is engaged in.
Fraudulence.
We had to really talk about this.
Let's go.
Alex loves to talk about games he doesn't play.
Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. Are we going to do the fucking clip where the dude from Fritanga's server took my video?
Sup, Alex? Would have joined earlier. Work was busy.
Thank you, Jimmy Chops. I appreciate the 26 months. Don't worry about it, brother. Where he said that I don't play games, but the video wasn't about games that I played. The video was about the Game Awards categories. Am I reading this guy like a fucking book? Bro, this is like a raid boss in an MMO that you have on farm that you play with one hand. Now it's time to shill out the funds. That's right. That's right, Highlander Grims.
Yeah, tell me what happened.
Thank you for the
I wasn't able to be here. Yeah, wait. I wasn't able to be here. I've worked.
Like 2 years
I work
late,
at 4.
and
Tell
it's
me.
already
I'm gonna be right here. I'm gonna be right here. Tell me.
Holy fuck. There's no way, dude. But let's chat. If that's what he shows, I'm gonna fucking die.
Confused if this guy Alex even plays games, and
I play plenty of games. I play 2 games. I played Path of Exile 1 and Path of Exile 2. There's... So I play games. There's a pair. There's 2, so that does count as games. All right, let's keep going.
Exhibit A, which we're about to watch right now.
Other games. Holy shit! It's the fucking.
Is this guy retarded?
I called it. I fucking called it. I fucking called it. This video is not about games I've played for Game of the Year. This video is about the games in specific categories and how the Game Awards doesn't understand the categories of those games. Holy fuck, you're retarded. Did you, like, if you would have watched the video, you would have figured out why I said those things. It's because RE4 Remake should not be in Game of the Year because I feel like it should be in the Best Remake category. The fuck are we doing? Hello? And I put like 180 hours into Baldur's Gate 3. The fuck? Watch. I've done that this year. Hi-Fi Rush, for example, that should have been in Best OST. One of those games. Hogwarts Legacy, which is because it got completely snuffed because of the politics of the fucking game. Hello? The fuck are we talking about?
Hard on him. It's not his fault he's so mentally slow that's he's 2 years behind everyone.
Uh-huh. True. It's bad. Yo, put the fries in the bag, Bond. This ain't for you. Completely omitted. I would actually replace Resident Evil 4 Remake with Lies of P. Yes! Because Resident Evil, because in the video I even say Resident Evil 4 is a remake, and I don't consider remakes to be part of the Game of the Year conversation because the game was already made. Even if it is a remake, I would have replaced Resident Evil 4 Remake with Lies of P. Yes! And I stand by that, because a remake should not be in the Game of the Year. It should have its own remake category for Best Remake. We've had so many of them. The fuck are we doing? Instead, for Game of the Year. Hell, I'd even put Armored Core 6. Are we really going to sit here and just deny the actual greatness of Octopath Traveler 2? So that's where I made a mistake, and I'll 100% admit that. I shouldn't have said greatness because I haven't actually played Octopath Traveler 2. I played Octopath Traveler 1 on the Switch 1. But to deny Octopath Traveler 2 from being in fucking Best RPG is fucking stupid. Because it got a high Metacritic rating and people actually enjoyed that RPG. What the fuck are we talking about? Hello? The fuck?
Mate doesn't understand. You may have played those games on other services. Dude is so fucking stupid. A toddler is smarter than
It's
him.
not even that, Zombie. Like, if I play a game, I'll play a game and I'll say that I'll review the game. But I'm not talking about how good the games actually are. What I'm talking about is the categories of those games and the games nominated in those categories. That's where I had the issue in that video.
Slow is smooth, and smooth is brain.
That's
Yeah,
right,
it's super
Jay.
hard
Thank
to
you for the
do
follow.
that, but it's so worthwhile.
So yeah, the words I used for Octopath
Doing
Traveler
any
2
of
were
it.
absolutely
The boarding,
incorrect.
sure,
Correct me
shit,
if
yeah,
I'm wrong,
absolutely. It's
100%.
definitely worth it. But the whole
But
like,
to say that
going
Octopath Traveler 2
specific
shouldn't be part of
target,
Game of the Year for Best
yeah,
RPG, not Game of the Year,
focusing
shouldn't
on
be
that
part
one
of the Best
set of
RPG in
targets,
that category
so worth
is a
it.
fucking crime. Because the first one's fucking
It's not
amazing,
his fault
and the
his
second one
mom took
reviewed
too
very
much
well.
Tylenol when she was pregnant with him.
It had to be Portage. Thank you for the one. And how good that actual game fucking is, because the music in that game is
rake 'em a
top-notch. The
bunch.
artwork is absolutely amazing. It's one of the best RPGs to come out this year. Now me, I am into the Yakuza series rather late in life. In fact, I'm into the Yakuza series rather late in life. Yes, because I played the first one to completion. But what's funny is they don't show the first one on stream. Which is really funny when you think about it, right? Because, like, if you go, right? It's funny how, like, they showed all those Yakuzas, but what they didn't show was the fact
The
that
Carrots.
I've beaten the first Yakuza. Isn't that weird, chat?
Yeah, I have like
Isn't that
a
weird?
setup that I want.
And
I
I
really
even
want to
said
finish up.
I came to the Yakuza series late in life.
I'm gonna
Yes.
lie. It'd
I
be
played
pretty
Yakuza 0.
interesting when I got it.
And I'm inclined to play the others. Yes, I even streamed myself playing the Yakuza games. Or
I'm
Yakuza
getting
0,
the
excuse me.
48-pound Colossus.
Weird. So what the fuck?
What?
Like the grasping, I know it's funny is this was a dude in Katanga server that got mad at me that I roasted on the server. So he went back and
200 pirate tokens per Colossus.
In fact, I got into it pretty recently. Shut the fuck.
No,
Nigga,
you
thank
can.
For the follow for the for the
I think
raid,
the
I appreciate that.
penetration's
Rating
like
up? Hell yeah.
32
Yep.
or something like
See,
that.
But if you would have watched the actual video, Blackball, you would know what the video was about instead of going for
Yeah,
it, clicking on
basically.
Twitter trying to get a
But
W.
so what I have
You
is
see, because it's not about
32-pound cannons on the top side. That is
about you
1,
trying
2,
to go ahead
3,
and get a W.
4, 5,
I
6.
completely surpassed you basically every
That's
single sense
12.
on YouTube.
So
And if you didn't care, then you wouldn't have made
yeah.
that video. So
Then I had the long ones at the next stage down. Long cannons, right? Then I have carrots on the bottom.
Could take a bunch of games from Game of the Year awards.
I got the Neapolitan
Inserts
of
are done.
He bought tickets to Xbox Live.
He probably did. I'm not inserting my opinion about the game. I'm inserting my opinion about where they are in the
Armament.
You see, you would know that if you actually watch the fucking game.
His criticisms. Talk
Gotta
about
get the
how
48
this game
pound
has great music, this game's
sounder.
quality, this game's right, this game's right,
I
like
need
it,
it.
and yet has not played any of these games.
Yeah.
No.
And if you even go to his Steam right now,
let's hear it.
Still, the next year hasn't played these games.
No.
Maybe it's just me, but the achievements isn't a good indicator either. I have 250 hours plus in Dragon's Dogma and Mountain Blade 2. and barely any of the Chivos.
I don't go achievement hunting either, so for me it's like, I don't even look at it.
I am willing to bet Blackbomb is going to call you a grifter because you dance for memberships, ignoring the fact that you don't ask for donations, subs, memberships, anything. You do this because you enjoy it and want to entertain us.
Zombie, thank you for the one. I would also say that he's going to say that I am a bundle of sticks because of the fact that I dance in a banana suit for other men. And he's going to use that as a, like, gotcha against me. How do you wear a banana suit and embarrass yourself and dance for other men? Brother, listen, his playbook has been the same for the last 15 years that he's done this fucking content. Nothing has changed. He needs to put new arrows in his quiver, boy! It's the same shit over and over with this dude, and nothing's changed. Again, like an MMO raid boss, got on farm. Don't even look at the damage meter anymore. You just kill it, and move on to get the loot, and go on to the next one. That's what you become, Blackbomb. A farmable fucking waste of time. But I'll farm you. Oh. I'll farm you. Your 14-day crash out on Twitter has been the best. You go to sleep thinking about me, you wake up thinking about me. And this is the most relevant you'll probably ever be. All thanks to me. Isn't it great? Let's keep going though.
Smartly this year, when he talked about games, he didn't talk about them like he played them, because his ass is now on notice.
I'm on notice!
By his logic, most people couldn't talk about the Game Awards at all. Who has time to play all these games every year?
What is this? Wait, what is this?
But smartly this year, when he talked about games, he didn't talk about them like he played them, because his ass is now on notice.
What the fuck? I'm gonna own him. His ass is on notice. Bro, you know what you are, Bond? I'll tell you what you are. You talk like the kid that everybody made fun of in fucking high school. You are that dude that even the retarded kid got to make fun of you in class. Bro, I bet you were picked on more than anybody in your school.
Now, I don't know what this man plays.
You can look up on my Steam page and find out.
Because when you scroll down his list, and I'll show you right here.
Okay, show me. Let's see. I don't know what this man plays.
The Yu-Gi-Oh table at school.
Oh, he absolutely, bro. He was the dude who had the Yu-Gi-Oh wrist thing that would flick out, and he's like, "It's time to duel." That was him.
Bond's really getting desperate to be relevant.
Brother, literal. Thank you for the tune. Yes, he was the dude who got into fights with the dudes who played Magic. I guarantee you. He had the dual disc, 100%.
More Stormtrooper helmets than friend.
Brother Cobra, Jesus Christ.
On his Steam.
Yeah, look at it.
I don't know what he plays because
you're looking right at what I play.
Simply, this man doesn't play anything.
Huh? You're seeing all the games I play. What the fuck are you talking about? I don't play anything. What? Brother, it's 1,300 hours in Path of Exile. 1,100 hours in CS2. 800 hours in fucking PoE2. He doesn't play anything. What?
Except for Path of Exile, Counter-Strike, Elden Ring, and some old-ass Western RPGs.
So I do play games. It's just not the games that you want me to play. You don't know what I play. You don't know what games I play. Then you see the
I'll
game
be right behind you.
and you're like, oh,
I'm gonna be hunting pirates in a second. I was dropping bombs,
complex,
that's why.
competitive games
Didn't want to
literally out on the
accidentally
market
bomb
today.
you. In a group if you want to join up in this
Two
group.
of the most complicated and complex games
Where are you on the
you
map?
could possibly ever play
Where are
today,
you on the
right
map?
now. Path of Exile 1 would make this dude's brain work.
Yeah, hit X in general.
And he would be completely incapable of playing Counter-Strike, trying to understand how economies work in that fucking game. Or how competitive even works in that game.
Movers.
He would be so fucking stunned to try and figure out that you run faster with your fucking knife out, and he'd try to find the sprint button.
I'm actually just
when
really
trying to play
fast.
fucking Counter-Strike. That's this dude. I played two of the most hard fucking core games literally on the market. He doesn't play anything. What the fuck?
What? Doing what?
Path of Exile is a spreadsheet simulator.
He's not really playing.
I have a really good word, but I can't say it. That thing tired. He's fucking dip dodging, turning around like fucking
He's
shut
got
the
you
barrels.
again, not playing the glorious
motherfuckers.
nip on video games at Stellar Blade or Nip. No Marvel
I'm even
rivals.
playing Stellar Blade.
Baka, Niji Hentai Futa Olo.
Stupid sussy Baka.
I'm going
Alex is hard,
across your hole, across your hole.
I know how he's not playing anything. You want
What
to
up,
know how
buddy?
I know he's not playing anything? Because if you go to his videos, and he does all these port reviews and all these opinion pieces.
No, they're not opinion pieces. It can't be an opinion when you state the actual facts of what's happening in the port review. And also, what sycophant in Psycho uses light mode?
I was one of
Hey,
the
stop
guys
doing
that
that.
was
Hey,
magic in
hey.
my school, and I would
Stop
be
doing that, cat.
saying, where is your blue eyes now, bitch?
Thank you for the one, Port. I appreciate that.
Scratching that.
Why is he crashing out? Because I disagreed with him on a
Fucking
couple of points he made
psycho.
about the Steam machine. So he's crashed out for 14 days straight.
Little
And now he made this
psycho.
video. So now he's talking
Don't
about
do that.
factual information that happens on my
Much as
port
it doesn't
reviews
look like
to
it's
call
not
them
getting
opinions.
damaged. Don't do that.
So he hasn't watched a single port review because there's no line
I
showing
put
that
things
he's
out
watched
for
a
you to
single port
scratch.
review.
Go scratch those things.
Because if he watched one, there would be the history bar on every single
Yeah,
one of those videos. So he hasn't watched
definitely
any
down to kill pirates, so
That's how you
they have about 30 minutes till I gotta get going. Good from there. Let me just firebomb this fucking ship.
Down. And we're not going to take too much
Jack,
time on this. You
Well,
could
those
even
also
do it.
like you started getting into like other content as well. Okay.
go to his channel. If you don't believe me, you can scroll down and go to his port report. And you can go down.
It's called Port Report. The fucking playlist is called Port Report. I put PC Port Review in the title. I put PC Port in the thumbnail. Brother, you know exactly the kind of video you're getting when you get that fucking title and thumbnail. The fuck are we doing here, bro?
Down, and scroll.
500 for a whale.
Yeah. And then I looked at his Steam page.
Shoot at it.
And then I compiled a list.
With all the card games being brought up, I can't help but think one going.
Blue Islands by Dragon Attack Alex, Bursting of Destruction.
From one of your female views, on the 150-inch screen you look is awesome.
Thank you, Rev. I appreciate that. He made an Excel spreadsheet of the videos I did on the port review and how much time I played each game. There's no way, dude.
He's madly in love with you. Biggest fan.
Biggest fan.
Bond, you have almost 1,200 hours in MechWarrior 5. Shut the fuck up, you fucking idiot. You play old games too, you fucking tablet. Maybe go get some bitches on your dick for once in your sad, miserable life.
Holy shit, zombie!
Now to be
Thank you for the
fair,
one.
he warned you about your rest being on list.
Yeah, I'm on a list
What
now.
is this, an IRS audit? I sure
This is an
showed up at
IRS
the right
audit,
time
yeah.
tonight. Scared face
You
emoji.
sure did, Secret Final Boss. Thank you for the 2.
Remember, he called us social rejecteds long.
He did call us social rejects, yeah.
That is disturbing.
Very, very disturbing. This is something new. I've
Right,
never
well,
experienced this in
we're
my
gonna
life,
go
dude.
to the Imperial Legend now.
Holy shit.
Seconds female viewer.
Wanna do it?
Hi, Poppy.
Torta con la pata
Wanna
sucia.
kill that
Thank you,
Imperial
Poppy.
Legend?
This is crazy, dude. The dude is going so
one
hard
more
to try
way
to
over
expose
that
me.
direction.
Spreadsheet for budgeting. This is an IRS agent here.
Yo, straight up, he's a glowy. He's got to be a glowy, Taurus. Absolutely. Thank you for the 5. This is crazy, dude.
Your biggest flop
By the way, if you're new here, thank you for watching the stream. Returning, thanks for returning and hanging out.
Wasted
You're watching
autism,
the VOD.
Cassie. Thank you for the 2, Cassie. Thank you for the 2 crazy for the 5, Cassie, for the 5, Taurus.
Things he's
If you're on
talking
Twitch,
about for reviewing.
go check out my YouTube. If you're on YouTube, go check out my
I don't
Twitch.
have to review the game. I just
This
review
is
the
fucking
performance.
Pepe Silvio energy.
This is Pepe Silvia. Pepe Silvia. Where's Pepe Silvia? They're talking about Pepe Silvia. Where's Pepe Silvia?
And I'm very much so wondering.
Oh my god, dude, it's also in white mode.
What in the hell are you playing?
Video games. You saw what I was playing. The fuck? What the fuck are you talking about?
Go touch some grass for God's sake.
This is my ship, and I love it.
If he actually watched the videos, he'd know there's a Total Biscuit logo in the corner of the
Come hit me in the front end.
Bond
Let's
works
go.
for the IRS
We keep
and
firing
Bond
at you.
TF2.
Chiefin, correct. Correct.
It is thinking. Thinking of what to do while I
like an
slap it.
episode of Criminal Minds.
It really does, Garrett. Bond, you fucking moron. Literally, the port was
It's got no sales, so.
nobody else was making those videos.
Oh wait,
So
here,
I
hold
took it
on.
upon myself
Hold on a
to do
second.
that kind of content as an homage
This
for
is on
TV.
it. Fresh me a lot of gold.
That's
Yeah,
why
sure.
it's called Port Report. That's why I put the TV logo on the bottom left. That's why I go over flame times and options menus and talk about how the game performs in certain scenarios. If you'd watch the fucking video instead of making fucking Excel spreadsheets, you would realize the kind of content I'm making. In fact, it'd be beneficial for you to watch that content of games you want to try and buy. Like, it's so crazy to me, dude.
I'm good at doing those.
He
You
spent
got it
more
right.
time making an Excel spreadsheet than he did watching the fucking
Alex,
content.
if you really want to
I'll
troll
go
Bon's
for
next
it.
video, you should just run all those foodie games you've been gifted in the background when you work out, so we can add them all on this list.
See him?
I'm sure he's gonna find those.
No,
videos
the
and be like,
red.
What the fuck is this? You degenerate. Absolutely.
Bond has
Absolutely.
relationships with women and.
Dude, this is crazy. Raging. Thank you for the 2.
Yo, a bunch of games like God of War, Teenage
Well, I beat God of War 2018 on my PS4.
Mutant Ninja Turtles, Cowabunga, Calypso
I think I beat that game.
Protocol,
That game was a horrible port.
Dying Light 2,
That was a pretty good port.
Metal Hellsinger,
That was an okay port.
Sifu, Sonic.
Okay,
Yeah,
port.
fuck 'em.
Yeah, I had to get that. So Sifu, I had to get through the Epic Game Store, and that was a key given to me. Yeah.
Origins,
Yeah.
The Outer Worlds 2.
I got. Let's keep moving.
Deathloop, Wild Heart.
Yeah.
Marty, sorry, what up? Welcome.
Need
That's
to see
7
some comments on this.
Damn, watch
We will,
street. What's good?
Last of Us, The Gunk.
The Gunk actually.
I don't
None
know.
of these
I don't.
games show
I'm
Well, the Gunk I
interested
beat because I had it
in
on the
Heroes
Xbox
supplies.
PC.
on your Steam.
I just want The legend.
Because I didn't.
Also,
because I'm
there's
not gonna put 1,000
Imperial
hours in the game.
flagships and shit.
Black
There's
Bombs
a
doesn't know Total Biscuit,
whale
nor does he play
next to us somewhere.
TV used to play
Oh.
Warframe and has a memorial in the relay.
I thought he also played a Warhammer as well, right? Onyx, thank you for the follow.
Welcome, morning stars to the
Because
chat.
none of those games
How
are
you
as
doing?
good or better than Path of Exile, CS2, Pillars of Eternity, Witcher 3, Skyrim, and Last Epoch. Because you're sorting it by playtime. That's why. You fucking idiot.
And taking your glow away black bond. You're fired.
Thank you, David. You're sorting the entire thing by playtime. So, of course, the most played games will show up on top. And it doesn't matter how long I play those games because I'm just doing a review of the performance. I'm measuring the performance of the game. I'm not measuring the game itself. You can't even fucking read a title and thumbnail. You retard.
This guy retarded?
Idiot.
Oh, good.
Idiot.
You're stupid.
Which is. And then you go to other games like Redfall, an hour. Chorus, an hour. Ascent, 45 minutes.
Don't just think they're gonna be easy. It's a bunch of them. Remember that.
Dead Space, 2 hours. Oh, you got all these games, got all this mess to say, but the crazy thing is, Alex, you don't play shit.
You're literally looking at the games I play. You're literally seeing the games I play. You're completely unable to read the words important and important. You didn't watch the videos and what they entail. Then you have the idiocy of saying I don't play shit.
Is this guy retarded?
Are you fucking stupid?
You're stupid.
Yes! Yes, you're fucking stupid. There's no way you're this dumb. You spent an entire day thinking about me, going home after work.
Damn, I'm getting torn up.
Cataloging every single game I actually did a review for a court review. Then you went into my Steam library to catalog how much time I spent in that game to try and correlate the two together, thinking I'm reviewing the actual game, but I'm reviewing the performance of the fucking game on a PC and on a Steam Deck. And you think this is your W.
This is
You know
it.
what this is?
As big as he's been hit, we need to enjoy it. Alex had to give him a period to destroy it.
You know what this is? Like, this is literally him reliving the 40 FPS all over again. That's literally what this is. This is this dude reliving and tripping onto the same exact rate that he tripped onto during the 40 FPS meme. Every fucking time. The dude has not let go of that moment. It's amazing.
You just like to talk about shit. You don't play these games. You simply.
You're literally seeing what I play.
Found a grift to where you can talk about shit.
How is it a grift if you haven't seen what the video is?
Oh my god, really?
And even Hard 8 Times in your own tweet told you what
This
those
fucking
games
little
are about.
bitch.
It's not a grift, you fucking idiot. Holy shit, dude.
Really
it would
didn't
be a
lose
grift
anything.
if
didn't
I
have anything
stole
on
the
this
footage
stuff,
from other YouTubers and passed it off as
Oh,
my own.
actually.
Konnichiwa bitches, or shit here
We're
we
just gonna go.
That's right, Bathy. Thank you for the 2.
Where did I
You
die
don't
at?
play and make content and make money.
There it is.
I would love for him to go through my 1750
Alright, I see it.
There it is. There it is.
Sorry, Alex, you're wrong. He is that dumb skin tone 5.
Shut fucking Max it up. There it is. It's not about me. It's about money. It's always about money with these fucking guys. With MBG, with every fucking asshole that we fucking deal with. It's never about the content.
On my way.
It's always about you grift for money.
Actually, if you can you cut it over and then come towards
That's
me?
all these guys think about, dude. always comes back to money with these games. That's because they don't have an argument. That's because they can't talk about it. Because if he did 2 seconds of research instead of making a fucking Excel
Cutting
spreadsheet,
towards
he
you.
would say, "Oh, I look like a fucking retard if I do this." Holy shit!
And the reason, I don't know this for sure, but I'm gonna make a bet. I'd make an educated guess, seeing as you don't want to get your main Steam account deleted for abusing.
Now that I'm stalking him, it is interesting he didn't
Yeah,
show
well,
up
I
to
just
play.
crossed somebody I didn't want to.
Country recently.
Oh, they're healing.
Very good. I like it a lot. So wait, what do you say?
I don't know this for sure, but I'm gonna.
So you're just guessing.
I'm gonna make a bet. I'd make an educated guess, seeing as you don't want to get your main Steam account deleted for abusing things.
There's no abuse.
Probably have double and burn some
Jealousy to Mitch. Here's my jealousy tax.
Yep, I got it.
Burner accounts.
Oh, they're really healing fast. Never mind. Doesn't- Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go get my help, my shit.
Do your stupid shit.
Yeah.
Return.
You call it stupid, but literally it would benefit you the most. But okay.
Return the game and get your broke ass money back. Because
So wait. First of all, I grift for money, so I have money. Then I'm broke because I returned the game.
Is this guy retarded?
Logic. Yeah. No, he's basically just trying to throw any insult he can to rage bait. That's really what it is. He's claiming I fraudulently refund everything. If the port is bad and I have no intention of playing the game, then I'll refund it. And I'll tell Valve, hey, look, this port is bad. It has performance issues here. Here the issues very well. And then they refund it. Like, bro, Valve has refunded people for fully completing a game after like 50 hours. Win69 beat Starfield and then refunded Starfield and they gave him his money back. The fuck?
And all of them.
I'm looking through all these games right here when I'm looking, right?
Yeah, when you're looking.
Yeah, I'll be back sooner than later.
The Excel spreadsheet you thought about while you were working instead of actually doing your fucking job.
Yeah, this is gonna be a lot harder not to.
Playing games, make an Excel spreadsheet about. How did you think this would
Trying to.
Did you actually think this would
But they are on me like
Did you really
right on the
think
right,
this
so
was
at
gonna
least
be
that's
like
what
the
it
thing
is.
you needed for us to succeed? Really?
Most of these things are under 2 hours, or very little time, for a reason.
Yeah.
So your broke ass can get your money back but make money on these videos.
Here's the funny part, Ron. If there's a time there, that means it's still in my library. That's where you saw the time frame. Uh-oh. If there's a little NA there, I either had to get it through Epic, or pirate it, or get a key for it, or I refund it. Because maybe it wasn't a game I wanted to play at all, but the community wanted that port review of that game.
Zero ND on his bet coward.
What bet did he make, Stevie? Thank you for the two.
So, I'm very.
Is that Kotal music?
No, this is World War II.
I'm not saying you gotta play all these games. I'm not saying.
No. You gotta play all these games, but you're gonna go ahead and show I don't play games. But then you show the games I do play, but then now you're like, oh, you don't play games. But then now you say you don't have to play these games. So what the fuck is it, moron?
Here is my monthly lurker tax, Alex Daddy.
Thank you, media. I appreciate the two. Brother! So I don't have to play those games?
Gift, hope you like it.
I'll take a look. I'll look after it in a moment. So then what the fuck is the point? Fine, just put the fries in the bag, bro. Just put the fries in the fucking bag, dude. You can't even make a fucking coherent argument at all. If your argument is I don't play games and I do the port reviews to get my money back, then you say I don't have to play all these games, then what the fuck is the point of you making this fucking Excel spreadsheet, my guy? Pick a struggle, bro. Fucking pick one. Because we're not fucking, like, there's no fucking logic here. And if you would watch the fucking ports and the videos, you would realize, oh shit, he's doing port reviews. He doesn't need to play the whole fucking game. Because even Hard 8 Times told you the kind of videos they are. Because even he watches them. Holy fuck.
So you gotta play most of these games, but you can't even talk about and play the games last year that were Game of the Year contenders.
Because I didn't care about them. Because the only one I cared about was fucking Warhammer for last year, which I played and beat, and Baldur's Gate 3 for the year before, which I played and beat. So now it's only about games that come out recently that I can play, that are okay with you. The fuck are we talking about here? The fuck is this? I gotta run the list of games by you that I have to play. The fuck are we talking about?
There we go. They're off of me.
Which to me is absolutely crazy. Now, it gets funny because, you know, I made this video right here.
I just ran.
Why Valve's Steam Machine will be
Focus on wind speed.
Pay attention to what I said.
Okay.
Review corporate slaves and dark, because I already know.
Could you not preload this before you fucking...
Let's get started, because I already know a lot of you.
You couldn't edit this out?
Slaves and PC gaming fanboys are going to get very upset. My name is Black
Okay.
Very, very upset in this video.
I'm just gonna go collect another set of chests.
You want to know how upset? I'll show you how upset.
It's fine. I really don't care.
How does his hairstyles keep getting worse?
Trust me.
This man right here.
Oh shit.
Like I called. Like I called. Walk right into the flame. This guy.
He really thinks he's an anime fan.
Found the legend that broke off from me.
Hey, Kazakh, you can relax, bro. It's not that serious around here, my guy. Chill out. Like, what the fuck are we doing?
God damn. This boat is so fucking slow. And it's got speed upgrades on it.
With PC game.
Yes. Literally.
Oh, I know what it was without it. Gotta build this bitch up.
You know this, right? This isn't my channel. You have to realize. This is not my channel. It is Josh's channel. And he makes clips of my streams and puts them on his channel. You have to know this. You have to know this. Everybody knows this.
Crazy. The guy that actually buys and plays games.
Nobody tell him. Nobody tell him.
Instead of just, you know, running them for a couple hours, spinning the camera around, doing a performance review, uploading and refunding. Oh, that's not what's wrong with PC gaming. I mean,
it's not. Because I'm providing a service to people who don't have to spend the money on the game up front, and they can watch the video and say,
I'm on my way.
This runs like this on his hardware. I have similar hardware that will run like that as well. The whole point is to show people performance reviews of the actual game and how it runs on different kinds of hardware. I don't care about the fucking game. I care about the performance of the game. That way people have something to see and watch and be like, oh, that'll do it. And if you look at it, those videos get my lowest amount of views more than anything. I don't do it for money.
What Total Biscuit used to do.
Yes, Drake, thank you for the 2. Those videos get the lowest amount of views and the lowest amount of AdSense. I don't do those videos for money. If I wanted to make money, I would just do Steam Deck how-to guides. Those videos make money. I wouldn't do that. The fuck are we talking about?
It's the floor mop again. Hey, Alex.
Yeah, Avatar. Yeah, apparently that means I'm racist too, guys. Thank you for the tune.
I thought gaming.
Well, I was so on point
So, you know,
there's different
with
aspects to
a marker that I measured it, and I might be off just by like the tiniest sliver
He's gonna chat
on my skull and crossbones.
another video, and he's gonna be like, he made a 43-minute video. I didn't. Josh did. He just clipped the part of the stream that we did for the video. And then he's going to be like, and then he made another hour video talking about me, and I'm rent-free in his head. But brother, you've been crashing out about me for 2 fucking weeks. Let's be real.
You would have done it if you need money.
You would have done it if you need money? If I needed money, I would go suck it.
Bro acts like he's gonna pull Blue Eyes White Dragon or something lol.
Hey, listen, $20 is $20. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god, dude. Oh man. Yo, if I was that hard on for money, I'd be fucking turning tricks, bro. Let's be real. Now
on
what?
my
Now what?
God, I mean, killed.
on my 13-minute video.
Yes. Yes, because one is a reaction. That's what happens. People talk in chat, people TTS, I get off topic. Yes. I add length and my opinion to your video. Yes, that is what a proper reaction content creator does. Yes.
3 minutes.
You see how fucking easy this is?
Then I gotta roast him and of all of his fanboys and all of his racist losers and
Alex, he's
Racist.
stalling you out so he can draw
Racist?
the final
What
piece
the
of
fuck?
Attack him directly and drain his
Well,
life
just
points to
listening
0
to.
Yep.
Oh no, it's Alex.
You're right, literal. Hold on.
and of all of his fanboys and all of his
Interesting
racist
to hear
losers,
this
and I know
guy.
It's not his fault that his fan base is racist. He caters to incel.
This
murderers,
guy is
so
this dude is
really
this black dude's calling this white dude or Spanish dude actually Spanish
Racist
dude's
incel
audience
virgins.
racist. I'm just thinking, but that's racist. like yeah, this whole thing, this whole rant was this dude is fucking incredibly insane. Incredibly tone deaf.
Wait till he finds out you guys are
Oh
gay
my lord.
too.
Oh my lord.
So he's
Too
going to
funny.
use a 43-minute clip of you talking
Yeah.
about
Oh, God.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
How many hours did you spend
He
making
needs
that
more than
Yeah.
that. That's
Exactly. Yes,
sure.
Will. Exactly.
He is confusing you with Griffin.
He really is confusing me with Griffin. He absolutely is. Brother, this is crazy talk. This is actually fucking crazy. I never seen any bro.
He should speak for himself. I got my Dunmer baddies. Good night.
That's
Gotcha.
right. That's right, accountant. Thank you for the 5. We got our Dunmer baddies, baby. Holy shit, dude.
Does he really want us to bring up the statistics?
Brother, listen, that's a whole other ball game, dude. That is a whole other ball game.
Black Lives Matter,
Oh.
just to be safe.
Thank you, Bashy, for the 2. What the fuck, bro?
I make a video, hour and 40 minutes roasting multiple people, and he want to cry and say, you made an hour 40-minute video on my 43-minute video, even though I did 43 minutes on your 13.
New Star
What the
Troopers
fuck
game
number
released next
game
year.
is this?
This guy retarded?
This guy.
Are you fucking
Holy
retarded?
shit.
What the fuck are you talking
The stuff that I'm listening to is
I gotta
nuts.
check that out.
Like, I watch this guy. Oh no, it's Alex, right?
What?
He's really good.
Brother, You've crashed out on Twitter for 2 weeks! And you made an Excel spreadsheet! What the fuck? Yeah, man, thank you for the 2. Holy shit, literally thank you for the 2 as well.
Rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
What is this, dude?
And it gets even better.
Okay, let's go.
It gets even better. Makes another half an hour video.
That's
What,
not
half an hour video. What? He had some funny.
I gotta start moving on. I gotta go to work.
This month has been great for me, you racist
Definitely,
banana.
I'll definitely
This video that I want to go over.
should have been a little more careful on the time.
Because Alex is just a stupid moron.
Alex, can a brother get a raw pass?
Can a... I can't hand those out, Little. I cannot hand those
So
out.
close to it.
Alex's, but please keep them donations coming, baby. No, Emmanuel. Thank you for the 5 stars.
Not today.
Years ago, starting a super
Not today. Alright, everybody. Listen, I gotta get going. Have a good one. Thanks for watching the stream. See you guys in the VC. Have a good one.
Check DMs. I will,
Peace.
Josh. Give me a moment.
Alright. See you guys. Thanks for hanging out. I gotta go. Peace. Later.